goes through the same thing. We learn by osmosis.
So the issue with AI learning, I've done a lot of research on this, is
Mm-hmm.
not that it learns specifically through user input. It's that well, I'll use GPT as an example, right? GPT
Okay.
uses Reddit as a primary source,
Which is also bad. I mean, like
but
Reddit is a very like good source for a lot of things, but it's not.
the way that this works is that the AI has a training like database,
Mm-hmm.
and it will train on that material. It'll read up that material, and it will try to understand that material. And then it goes through a process of either getting it's sort of Pavlovian, like the Pavlov dog. It gets a
Yeah.
positive response or a negative response based on how it did in that question. The odd thing about this is that because there's so much training data, it's impossible for a human to go through every single response and check or exit, right? So what they do is they get older AI models to check for the newer AI model, which is
Mm.
just seems like it's set up for disaster. Um, I'm
It
sure
all
someone
is.
smarter than
All of
me
it.
has a solution for that, but I don't know.
All of it's bad, and I just it's really disheartening to hear, especially like some of my young associates at work who like my cashiers and whatnot are still in high school talking about like yeah I use like ChatGPT to do my stuff in school, and I'm like
So
no.
to offer sort of a balanced perspective on that, I'm diving into controversy here, so keep in mind that I'm not playing devil's advocate. I do not endorse
Hmm.
or encourage AI usage, but the issue isn't the fact that AI exists; it's that it spawned in time where it was a perfect breeding ground for its existence, and especially in academic. Because right now, the academic, just kind of, what do you call it, the industry,
Hmm.
even in terms of like publicly funded schooling, is it's not transformative, it's transactional. The entire thing is
Yeah.
transactional. So it's a system that encourages people to get results at any cost rather
Yes,
than
and
actually think about their learning.
the problem is that it is doing way more hard than for me is that it is doing way more hard than good, right? That it particularly like people are using it as shortcuts for
Hmm.
in general like human learning and thinking. The point where you're letting it decide how you should think for yourself, like
Hmm.
that's like the big issue that I have. And on top of the fact that like a lot of like generative AI does steal, and particularly with like art and music, does steal from artists. Like that is 100%, and that's not even to get into like the ecological impact that AI is having, right?
It went
There's
down and then it went up again. It's kind of odd.
Well, I mean, if we're talking ecological, the sheer like
Amount of fresh
horrificness,
water that it takes, yeah.
yeah, the fresh water and the pollutants that it's putting back in, and the fact that that people are struggling in cities where these data centers have been
Hmm.
made, when we're already having issues with like clean water crisis and whatnot, when you look back to like the struggles that Flint, Michigan has been having for years, literal like decades at this point, at
So
least a decade. Like,
this
and
is
that's fixing
very
something else, but like if we're already having ecological like, issues in
this
cities, but it's all money at the
this
end
is
of the day.
bipartisan. So I'm not too afraid to talk about it. But Bernie is looking into putting a lot of restrictions on
Yes.
AI usage, and I'm very excited to see how that
Yes,
turns out.
same. I
Um, it's
thought
something
I
that
saw
people are going to pick
something
up
similar.
very quickly, especially like other countries. Europe especially will pick it up very quickly, especially
Hmm.
if America is doing it. Um, so I'm excited to see kind of how that looks going
Yeah.
forward. The issue is that it's even in education, like a lot of teachers will use AI.
Which also, like, what the fuck?
My teachers will openly discuss how they use AI to
It's
yeah.
so frustrating, and I don't want to harp too much more on this because I know it's a very like diversive subject. We try to steer away from that, which
Hmm.
I personally feel like it shouldn't be this diversive, but because so
Decisive.
many fucking decisive, but
Sorry.
like divisive, but so many fucking people love AI. It frustrates me fully deeply, and I do fear a bit for a lot of the future because of how, like, yes, I agree with Hag that, like, seeing people use AI for education, because we were already struggling a bit because of the pandemic and how, like, schooling was kind of done during the pandemic, which, like,
I know a bit about this. I will say it's
we
not just about
did.
the pandemic.
No, no,
That's what I'll
no,
say
it is
about that.
not just about the pandemic. Uh, I, it's more that, like, we were struggling a bit during the pandemic because of how it was handled and how, at least here on the American side, right, like, of how it was handled and how,
It's the
like,
same in Canada.
yeah, like how, like, educators definitely come out and said, like, it was really, really hard, and of course it was gonna be. It was hard for everybody, but there was a social, economical, and educational impact of having to spend even just those, like, you know 3 to 6 months that we did, depending on your schooling, because some schools did it for longer, some did it for shorter, where we weren't being in person, right? We've
Yeah.
also seen this socially. Like, socially was a huge impact, especially on our younger generations. Um, and I think it all is all something that kind of bundles into one that is really frustrating. And I just, it's
I think
frustrating, I think, as somebody, even though, like, I didn't finish college, right? Like, I was part of the days where it's like, yeah, you had Google and stuff as a wonderful tool. We had a lot of online researchers that were a good tool for you to research yourself,
hmm
and get so many massive sources. And now we have this new tool that can kind of consolidate a lot of that. That should make it a bit easier, but
but profit margins don't make it so. And this is
profit
kind of the
margins
larger thing,
and
right? It's this idea that it's not AI itself is not inherently bad. It's the way that it's operated and the system that it finds itself in. Like
yes,
it's a symptom of the system, which is the biggest piece for me. There's a lot of like we need to put in legislation that sort of mitigates the harm factor.
mm-hmm.
And then while we do that, we kind of slow down its development while we have time to deal with it. And more specifically, dealing with it would be dealing with systems that we already have and are
Yes,
established that need to change, and that would
yeah,
be it would
because, like,
handle the byproduct itself entirely.
yeah, to, like, give an example, I've seen, like, a lot of good use when it came to there was something, I think, with, like, breast cancer research that I saw that they were to detect cancer nodules, like, really, really early, that the visual eye would not be able to, right?
hmm
Um, and, like, that's something like that is, groundbreaking and life changing for so many people. But the moment that it crosses into beneficial and, like, detrimentary for, like, your own thinking process, your own learning process, and your own, and I mean, so many of the other things when it comes to, particularly, and again, like, I keep going back to, like, art and when it comes to, like, digital art,
Big
music,
one.
things like that. Even, like, writing scripts and stuff, like, artistic expression should not be wholly devotional on it, especially when we have people who are abusing it with stealing online, works from other artists. Somebody who's, like, you have an artist who has created so much time on their digital footprint and, doing their stuff, and then a quote unquote fan, right? Not, but anybody on the internet can take what they have put there and just feed it into AI and recreate their work, right? And that's not okay. But anyway, Tangent. Apparently both of my quests are here, so I'm tempted to, like, grab them both.
What did Scandelabra say?
Hmm?
Parlay over or something?
Yeah, parlay over. Oistian, slain. Cannot believe it. To lose one of our best while Rowley's shadow looms over us still. But we must deal with each threat as it comes. First, we prepare for the heretics. I thank you for alerting us to their plan. Now, loath though I am to place this burden upon you, Thorgans must needs be informed of his daughter's passing. He has gone to meet Sir Alberic at the observatorium. Pray bear the news to him. Will do, sir. I mean, did you happen to go ahead in the story, or?
No, as I said earlier, I didn't need to because we already had access to the one area. Let me talk to this guy real quick, and I will be right there.
Because you're also at Divine Intervention, speak with Imeric?
Yes. I'm sorry, not this guy. Check the stack of papers, because I just completed one other challenge.
Well, while you do that, I am actually going to head over to the observatorium real quick and do this, finish out this Dragoon quest and see where it takes me next.
Okay.
But I will meet you, and Ren's already there. I will meet you guys back there in that area. And do a little more MSQ.
To disband so I can invite everybody back.
Huh?
Don't forget to disband so I can invite everybody.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that I was the dude. I jumped off a wall and landed on my horse. How cool am I?
When I had it, when I had COVID initially, like prior to it being like big rollout, my parents still forced me to go to school. I literally could not stand like for more than 2 minutes.
Oh, same. I wasn't in school at the time, but I remember coming back from. I had come from a convention. This was right after Valentine's Day, 2020. And I was more sicker than I've ever been. I do not remember the car ride to the to my work. It was bad. But continue, Suki.
No, I was pretty much done there. Ven, I don't understand projective geometry. Can you explain it to me?
Fuck, you think I can do?
Please.
Did I just not say that I didn't finish school?
Please.
I can't, Suki. Geometry is the study of shapes.
I can draw a circle. Okay. It's not the way my professor wants me to. My professor wants me to... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Have you learned aught of my daughter's whereabouts? She's dead. Apparently. I guess. I'm so convincing. What? Slain? No, it cannot be. I am sorry, my friend. Christian is one of Ishgard's finest dragoons. She would not fall to common heretics. Must be some kind of mistake. Yes, a terrible mistake. Ooh. I mean... fuck. I'm gonna tell him the truth. And she gonna be mad at me, but I'm gonna tell him the truth. I feel bad. But she chose not to return? I don't know what compelled her to act as she did. It is enough for me that she lives still. Thank you for giving me this hope, at least. To those who do not know her, it may as well appear that she is deserted, but I believe I speak for us all when I say that she would not forsake her vows, let alone her people. Oh wait, no, that was Albert. Indeed you do, Sir Albert. However, inexplicable my daughter's actions may seem, I will not cease to believe in her. No matter what it takes, I will find her and bring her home. I have a bad feeling that I did a bad, but, you know. Put on a brave front, but I fear the weight that may worry to prove. Unless from a bear, that means I'm finding Whistling after ill haste. Then she may go after Growly and recover, and... Yep. Today has made you stronger, since the greatest tests are yet to come. Cool. My dragoon! My gooning has leveled up! Slay, I got new shit. Oh, that's a new attack. Fuck, I gotta put it somewhere. I'll move shit, because otherwise...
Good old malt drink.
I love a malt drink. I'm drinking malt right now.
Friends drinking?
I don't drink.
Yeah.
We
Well,
have
malt.
in Latin countries we have something called Malta. It's a non-alcoholic drink. It's pretty good. I'm a big
No.
fan of malt.
But it's not a malted spirit, then.
No, it's not a spirit.
Yeah,
I
because
can send you a photo of it.
Because malt, we have, you know, like the US has malt drinks that, like,
Old English.
it's like, or it's malt liqueur, right? Or malt liquor, or malt wine, which, depending on which state you're in, will be, like, it's still alcoholic, but significantly less so. But, except, at the time, my friend, I have tidings
Shit.
regardless. I take they said blood bearers, and their leaders are Nim and Methonian, and his minions are all capable of assuming the form of dragons. This transformation is possible by partaking of dragon blood. I dare say you have borne witness to it, and it grants the individual's unholy strength. The sanguine substance is precious. The blood bearers have access to an abundant supply, owing to their pact with Growly. That is why they've been able to offer our forces such fierce resistance. Inside in the Chocobo Forest. Uh-huh. Meet me at Tailfeather. Wow. That's in an area I haven't been to. Cool. That's in a whole fucking area I haven't been to. I haven't been to any of these.
Ah, okay. So you have to progress story to get to there.
Yeah.
That's the next area I was talking about.
Yeah. Back to Foundation.
Yeah.
We do more
Unfortunately, I don't have-
MSQ.
Yeah. How long do I want to push this?
Hmm?
You want to push it for as long as you can.
Well, I have to be up at 8.
If you gotta go, you gotta go. It's fine.
I can maybe push another hour.
Listen to how sad Ven is. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
No. I mean,
I could
yes,
probably-
but no.
I can maybe push another hour. We'll see. I have a drink to nurse anyways.
Amia Ren, are we ready?
When you are.
Let's talk to Imaric.
I am slightly past this just because I need to see where I was going. So I'll read off stream.
Okay. Who was Imaric?
I was.
It was,
Remember,
yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
it was
That's
Daddy.
right.
I'm Horsefont.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
It has been too long. Oh, I got advancement on. Hang on. Let me bring up the text box. It has been too long, adventurer. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alphanar and Mistress Tataru. I take it. Alright, Harshmont.
Oh, I'm waiting on stream. One sec. I might be super behind.
My text box is loading.
Word of the detainment reached us as I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I know not which is more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered whale. I'ma reload stream one sec. Just because it's slow as shit.
That Sir Gurnal. That Sir Gurnal's his accusations are baseless. I have no doubt refuting them will be difficult. However, as he is a knight of the Heaven's Ward.
That's the name of the expansion. Pew 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 pew.
Pew, pew.
Roll credits.
I'm so good at peer pressure. Someone tell me if I should chug this sangria. I
Nice.
mean,
Chug the
it's up to
sangria.
you. That's up to
Chug,
you.
chug.
You know what? I will crack another beer in your honor.
Do you have anything to do tomorrow?
Somebody drop a hydrate.
No.
Hydrate in this channel means actual water. Thank you.
See you.
It's okay. Anyway.
Correct. What?
I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions.
I just realized I never moved the pets back. I usually don't.
The
I
I-
see where it's petting.
Yeah, I am a little. Well, yeah, the pets are positioned for the PNG because I didn't change it back, and I am surprised that we're running pretty okay with my VTuber. I usually don't use my VTuber for this.
Alrighty. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Javanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do?
Is my VTuber too big?
Yeah.
I'm looking at like Ami's readout. And it feels too big.
I've seen bigger on some other streams.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
That's,
Yeah, this
there,
is,
you
this
know
is
what?
not-
That's fair.
yeah.
I fear there is but one path left to us.
My dick too big.
We must demand a trial by combat. Let us swing swords.
Ah, but of course.
I gotta whip it out? Okay.
So you're fine with crossing
just-
swords.
In a trial by
yeah, really.
combat. In a trial by combat, sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing.
Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Offenel and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Sir Greno and a second of his choosing, another knight of the Heaven's Ward, most like.
I can take them.
Oh,
By both ends?
Mm-hmm.
so proud of you, Hag.
Mm-hmm.
No, open up another one and finish it too.
Two of them? By the Fury, that can hardly be considered fair.
I can take them.
How?
In their stead, I will take them.
I fucking hate geometry.
Sir Offenel's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure it's Lord Horshmont. But all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior
Oh my
among
god.
us, and mayhap in the realm at large.
Compliments from Sir Imeric? Don't mind if I do. Tell me more, Daddy.
Just wait till your dinner date.
What?
Despite
The
your
what?
slender build, you have such fine muscle.
Thank you.
Gosh damn.
Thank you.
Oh, the muscles. Anyways. Then it is settled. I will visit Mass Alpino once, and inform him of our intentions steadily. Meet me at the tribunal we have made ready. Until then, my friend.
Stay.
Alrighty,
Wait,
that's
come
where
back. I thought we were crossing swords.
Oh, wait, yeah, I got my lance. Hold on. Who's crossing what now?
Crossing swords.
Oh,
Him and Hoshfont.
Touching tips. Come on, Red. Let's touch tips.
Close enough.
Eh.
One sec. I need to not have my special pose. Not what I intended. This is not what I intended.
Oh, if I recall, there is going to be a solo duty during this.
It is an instance.
Hold on. I'm so close.
I think I can even do solo duties if I wanted to right now.
Instant, yeah.
Oh,
But it's
no, we're
instant.
so there. I'm just edging the touching of the tips.
I'll take you both.
Oh, they're crossed. That's good enough. They're crossed.
Enough.
Oh no, I've got two of them. I'll take you both.
Oh, mommy. Could you handle it?
You see, be
You're talking
surprised how
about
sturdy
two.
this Lullaphils can be.
God damn. Alright, divine intervention is.
What a little teapot, short and stout.
Sasami!
Screamy.
It's uppies? I think it's uppies.
It-
but
Don't
you can
say
teleport
Jesus,
through it.
mommy. It's you guys who did this to me.
You're
I did
welcome to being
nothing.
corrupted.
Thank you very much.
It's all me. Pillars.
Tribunal is where you want to teleport to.
Yeah.
Alright, I am disbanding because it is solo instance.
Woo.
On a count of 3, we will accept Horsefont.
I will accept him any day. I don't need to even count to 3. 1, 2, 3, go!
Onwards. Alright, listen carefully, Adventure. When the trials begin, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges, and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate their request for a trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mr. Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Grenot's face when he sees his true opponent. 'Twill be priceless. More seriously,
Something tells me this is gonna go wrong.
save your sentiments, Adventure. Should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you will wonder how you could ever have tried to doubt yourself. Now, you ready? You see why I love him?
He's so sweet.
Alright, are we doing a countdown? Oh, you went in.
Yeah, we're here.
I thought we were doing a countdown to accept.
I'm gonna mute for a minute.
My
Stop beginning. It's
boy.
okay. I think it's all voiced, so you don't have to worry.
Okay.
It is voiced.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward.
Who the fuck are y'all?
That's a heaven's word.
For the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat.
Yeah, people in this
the
garb are
charges you have
of
leveled
the
against
Heaven's
this man and
Ward.
this woman.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile,
That's
brother
his
of Heaven's
voice?
Ward,
It is.
bear witness to these
Ew.
2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
They did it on purpose.
Ew.
It's
Gross. You could be so hot.
Let the accused
Except.
It could probably work for a pirate.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Sataru. Look at her, so
She
scared.
looks so scared.
Alfino Leveilleur,
Alfie.
Tataru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, am innocent of this
Ah!
charge and claim my right to trial by
I
combat.
forgot that his voice changed.
I, Rotary, am innocent of this charge.
It's not a bad change. I just miss
I
my
am no
boy.
warrior
I
and
miss
cannot
AR
fight.
Alfie.
So, I
It's gonna
am
take a lot to
ready
get used
name
to.
a champion.
You'll learn to love this one more than the first.
No, yeah, I just.
To the old
Who
and the
is
infirm,
that?
the young and the weak, this right we
Eh.
allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
That did. Who? Oops!
What?
Instead of?
The Tara's voice. That was so wildly different.
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system.
Oh,
Come
sorry,
on,
I'm
friend.
reeling.
Let us put an end
Okay.
to this mama's farce.
Honestly, I was a big fan of this change. Like when you first heard her at the beginning of the thing, it was like, ugh. But then I hear her here. I listen to her. I'm like, oh, I like this voice a lot better.
Yeah, it's not
I
bad.
also
it's
like this
again,
voice
like,
better too.
I'm just not used to it. Is the thing, right? Like I did really like Alphinaud's AR voice actor.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh, I'm saying holy shit. Okay, I gotta catch up.
Hell is
Yeah,
that?
I really liked, particularly Alphinaud's AR voice actor, and I'm sad to see it go. But this one's not bad. It's just gonna take some time. So.
O Halone, render unto us your judgment.
This is
Raise
so
up the
different.
righteous and cast down the wicked.
Her voice isn't as high pitched, which is simultaneously nice but so different.
Don't make it easier on me. I
Yeah,
voice
well,
her.
I'm still if I ever have to, I will still voice her high pitched. Me.
Boxing all confident.
I need a new outfit. I'm sad. I want a new outfit for this.
I have my pride.
Oh.
It's mostly just the Ipsy talking, but I've suddenly realized that Alphinaud got the Genshin treatment of boys with tight pants and no. There's nothing there. Maybe Alphinaud's trans. Maybe they're my identical twins. And you know, you never know. You never know. Small head cannon. Maybe you know. I don't know. Maybe get that boy pussy.
Alphinaud, you're useless. You are useless. I did pretty much all the damn work.
Oh, you were.
He's a scholar.
So?
You are ahead.
He did so
They do
little.
no damage.
That's the point. He baby. Oh, it's a Taru.
No, I mean, if you were to have watched my stream, you would saw me fighting a guy for like 20-some seconds before he did anything.
Oh.
Like,
okay.
he just stood there and watched till the guy
I
was about
see.
dead, and he said,
Why
okay, I'm
isn't I-
attacked now.
There we go.
I mean,
Target the chain, you piece of shit. There's a chain that I could.
I didn't target the
I'm
chain, I just
going
killed
for
the
it.
dude before he did anything.
Hmm.
I killed his guy, Alphinaud's guy, before I killed mine.
There we go.
But I'm taking this as an opportunity to get some water.
Yep. Oh, in the middle here. Oh gosh, that's lines. Oh, ow. Balls.
oh, that's not the button I wanted. That is definitely not the button I wanted. I need to move some shit.
There we go. Jeez. There you go. Alfie, get some healings. Okay, I guess not. Oh, I didn't level my gear. That's why I'm not doing enough damage. Shit. Lines. Where are the lines? There's the lines. Okay. Ow.
I think moving.
I'm eating my bunny ass.
I think moving my shit was a detriment. I should have left them where they were.
Yeah.
Well, I moved them to be like closer to my other stuff, thinking that like because that was gonna be stuff that I was just gonna be clicking and moving it to an area where I normally ignore was not good. Anyway, Tataru.
There we go. Jeez. I'm playing this as a healer, and that's my mistake.
Ami? Or are we waiting on run?
Rami went to get Awa.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I'm waiting on run then. You still fighting?
Yeah, I'm fighting Spear Boy.
You got this. You got this.
I mean, I'm just healing myself through it, so it's not hard. It's more like, piddly damage, no. The life of a healer.
Hawa, hawa. Hawa, hawa.
Heal you.
I'm back.
There you go. Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
We got the Tadaru 2 voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Run's still making their way through, but.
Yeah, you don't have to wait for me. Again, I've gone through this.
No, we'll wait.
Ooh. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, that nearly killed me.
Don't do that.
You know, I think Suki once said, imagine playing Final Fantasy XIV online and not streaming it.
I'm not near my PC.
Yeah, Ren gets an exception. Friar! Hello!
Oh, boy.
Oh my god! It's so good to see you! How you doing? It's been a little bit, not too long, but
And
long enough for me to miss you.
yay.
How you doing,
Yeah,
Ryer? We
Ryer's been
started
hustling.
Heaven's Ward!
Indeed, we did.
We're in it! We're in Dragoon territory! We're
We're in it
doing
to
it!
win it. Alrighty. I heal.
You did it?
Yo.
Alright.
I mean, we won.
The Fury has spoken. Alpha and Olivia, Taru, you're hereby acquitted of all charges. Come on, if you need help, we might need some help Ubering a little bit because we don't have the flying unlocked for Heaven's Word yet. Suki's doing their thing, which Suki is also able to help, but also if you just want to hang, you're more than welcome. Blessed are we who receive her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Perdition is accused. Go forth in peace. Da 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 da. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks, as always. Yeah. Stream still going good with the VTuber? We don't. Looks good. I just have anxiety because like previously we haven't been able to do this, and I know a couple of streams I was like, it seems stable, but I'm too nervous. Oh, I accidentally fucking changed my tail color. There it is. Okay. that might be another reason why I haven't been doing it, because that's part of my my tail. Some of my hotkeys are also fantasy hotkeys, so
Yeah,
it's
what's
doing
up, you want
both.
to swap?
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, I think this I only just noticed it now, but yeah, okay. VTuber out.
What?
Do you guys want a specific?
Poncho, always Poncho.
Oh, the gremlin one. Yeah, that's the one that's currently. Yeah. Gremlin's
The
currently.
Munchable chicken nugget fox.
Okay. There's Ryder. Slay. Hello. It's so good to see you. Man, I was just thinking about you the other day. I was like, oh my god, I haven't seen Ryder in a bit. I missed him. How you been, my dude? There I am. There's the gremlin. Goober. He's so like me.
Yeah, I eat your nuggies. Wow.
Yeah, I take your wine and your chicken nuggies. They're mine. Okay, hold on. I'm just switching my setup over. So that way I am good to go. I have my readouts for chat. Oh
Nice.
yeah. Oh, the walk. The walk. Chef's kiss. Beautiful. Slaying for it. What?
Runway walk they have in the store right now.
Yeah, everybody has it. I'm jelly.
It's only like $3, so it's not that bad.
I'm just broke. Which I have the money that Suki sent. I'm saving it. So I could do it. Suki sent some money over the last couple of handful of streams, which I'm like, how dare they? But I've been saving it up to do a big bunch of buys. And
You could also save it as sub money whenever you get to that point. That could also be a thing.
True, but Suki gifted it for Mog Station stuff, so I do intend to use it. I just have been
That's fair.
What a majestic motherfucker. Around coincidentally like a dolphin with legs and arms and a jetpack. Holy fuck, this stuff is definitely kicking in. Alright. I'm at Hoshifan. Go ahead, Renton.
Yep. You're at his dialogue? Right. By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity, two brave young souls bound together by the poisoned bonds of camaraderie, why it stirred me to the very depths of my soul.
The what?
The poisoned bonds of camaraderie.
Pussy end?
Perhaps? Yeah, that's what.
This is the what? What about pussy? And he's like, that's not. I mean, sure, whatever you want. Warrior Blight.
Just whispers over to one voice, like, is he normally like this? One boy shrugs.
Yes. He's a little stupid.
One boy's like, I don't know, I just enjoy it. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle.
Hey, return to the rising sands.
With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly.
Fuck yeah.
You don't get flying yet, you still have to do the ether current.
That's so rude.
Well, I think it's just you have to attune to them.
You attune to them, and then as you progress story, you unlock specific quests, like blue quests from characters that you have to complete. So it forces you to do MSQ in order to fly.
Ah! Okay. I know the ARR didn't have flying originally. I have just been spoiled.
Yep.
Man.
Yep, sorry, I skipped. Magnificent is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, adventurer? Will you take her for your steed?
Of
Yeah,
course.
shit. Boop.
Lord Hoshapon, chocobos are prohibited in the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. Oh, but she's so cute. Surely she can have an exception.
No pets allowed. None. You hear me?
Boo. Y'all are boring.
Of course we are. We're on the job. You don't think we want to let that chocobo in?
Aether currents now accessible. Collection.
Alright, yeah.
Expanded Aether compass. What? You changed
So
my
it's in the duty like drop down menu. You'll see an option that says collection. From there is where you can access your compass. I honestly recommend having like a little sidebar or whatever, or your little like pop out what's it called? Sorry. The command panel, and have it on there. And basically what you do is that when you're out in areas, you click it and it tells you there's Aether current this far southeast or southwest or whatever, and it guides you where they are. Another thing I want to show you, so if you can pull up your travel menu, so click your red button on the bottom right that says travel.
Red.
There should be an
It's
yeah,
the
it
middle
should have a
button.
Travel.
Mhm.
Yep. Aether
Then you want to
currents?
click on the option that says Aether currents. From there,
Okay.
you can tell how many of each you have.
Oh.
It won't show you right now because you haven't unlocked any. But once you
Right.
unlock the first one of each area, it'll show you there's this many that are in the open world, and there are this many that you need from quests.
Interesting. Okay. I may be stupid. I will do my best.
I'll show you once we get our first Aether current.
We've also been going for 6 hours. So like, pray. Give,
You're good.
give me a little bit of leeway.
Disclosure.
Hoshapon.
Black chocobos are well and good, but the true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fort Tom Manor. The co-op has done so already and will doubtless be eager to discuss today's events.
I just take a sip, but we
There
take
it
another
is.
sip for that one.
Yeah,
There
take
it is.
another
Play
sip.
return to Sippies.
Fort-
I'll do it along with the water I have.
I'll
I'm
take
gonna
another
drink
sip
more
of my
water.
malt drink.
I'm gonna sip my water.
Suki's back.
Alrighty.
Suki, take a
I'm
sippy.
back, Suk.
Take a sippy? Sure.
Yeah.
We got a pray return too.
Your turn too. I see.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm not even like tired. I'm just fucking exhausted. If that makes sense.
That's me after a lot of work shifts. Where I'm like, I'm not tired, but I'm just like,
Alright. Go back out. Teleport to the last visual.
Yeah, oh, I'm just taking some extra water sippies to like keep up.
Contract.
I really hope I can graduate.
I have faith.
You got
It's
this.
just like there's so much fucking it's fine. There's just so much fucking red tape. So much bureaucracy. It's like, hey, I've got all the details that I need to graduate, and I've got them all right here. And they're like, okay, cool, I'll sort that out for you. And then they don't sort that out for me. And then I message them again. I'm like, hey, do you sort that out for me? And they're like, oh, put in a help desk ticket. And I'm like, okay, great, I'll put in a help desk ticket. And I put in a help desk ticket. And they're like, oh, email these like 6 other people and they'll help you out. And then I email them and they're like, hey, email the help desk ticket and see if they can sort that out for you. And I'm like, fuck you, I just did that.
Yeah. What tank you wanna? I
I
go.
was
You
just asking
could?
what tank. You can go whatever. Well, I don't care.
That's what
I'm
I was
healing
trying
Oh,
to
you.
do.
Ryer's back.
Yeah, we
Yep.
got Ryer. I am gonna take a quick peepus because I have been drinking a lot of water. I have gone through almost 50 ounces of water, so about 12-15 milliliters since we started.
I don't want to be alive right now, Van.
Okay, then go to bed. So I'm gonna go peepus real quick, fill up my water bottle again, entertain chat. Good luck. Only be like a
Hi,
minute or two.
chat.
Well, how's the weather?
Weathery and humid.
It was actually kind of nice today. I enjoyed it. I did like a hour-long drive because my family needed to go to the ferries, so I had to pick them up and then drive them all the way there, and still not gonna pay me for gas. You guys come around here often? Yeah, I do. I'm always here, and if I'm not, then I'm in your walls. And that's how politics works. Why am I the only one talking? Guys, I can't entertain chat on my own. They scare me. They scare me.
Excellent, according to my plan.
Guys, I think Heg is staring at me. They're gonna rip me from limb. I'm scared.
Heck would do that.
Or worse, they're gonna dress me up and then I'm going to have a lot of explaining to do.
They'll dress you up and then rip your limb from. That way you have 3 times the amount of explaining. You'll just be a potato.
Scarlet, thank you for rating. Ven is not here right now. Ven will be back very soon.
And died.
Appreciate you for being here. I am not having a great day, but we're getting through it. I'm trying to hang out a little bit with everyone. That's why I'm not streaming. And I'm studying all the while, and I really hate projective geometry. And help.
A great time for Suki.
How are you, Scarlet?
Cool.
You could never wear my outfits, they're tailored to my body. Never said I'd be wearing your outfits. I just said you'd be dressing me up.
But an outfit. A outfit.
And maybe I'd like if you dress me up.
To be fair, that's what my friends did to my potato. I was a male good portion and put me in dresses and fuck.
Whoa. I never said anything about that.
What?
It was heavily implied. It was heavily implied.
I'm just telling you the story of my Lalafell. That's just what happened.
In contrast to my story.
Maybe.
I'm just
Hello.
telling you that they were.
You cut out there. But that's good for me.
I am back.
Welcome back, then.
I can go any roll. Don't need to care about me. I can go any roll. But you guys need up something nice. Thanks, Ryer. Also, I think they were trying to say we'll take you wherever you want to go, or we'll take. I don't know.
Heck,
late.
I'm not saying
Moving on,
my
so-
clothes or your clothes. I'm saying you dress me up.
Oh, we getting that spicy?
Anyway.
Yeah, we still can't continue my gooning because they're in tail feather. So we need to go back to the last vigil. Ooh, a big kitty stretch. Slay. Okay. So we need to go to Vigil.
Hag, I think you're scared because you know I'd slay. You know I'd slay way too hard, and you're scared of that, and you just couldn't
I
handle it.
want to see Suki in full glam drag. I think that would be hot as fuck. They would reach the peak epitome of everything that they could ever do and ever want to do.
Do you
And
even
I'm here
know?
for it.
Do you even know what I look like?
You'd posted some old photos, but I think like the face you blurred out the face. I'm assuming you blurred out the face. I don't.
I
actually
blurred
know.
out other people's faces.
Oh, then yeah, I do know what you look like.
I have a side profile, I think, and
Yeah.
let's see here.
I think that's it. I think that's the only one you. Oh, and then the one
I have a
with
side
the
profile
hand.
and then a big hand on my face.
Yeah. Yeah. Your side profile looks like one of my coworkers. Funny enough, it's kind of cute.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, it's like he's a cute kid. He's a minor, so like not.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But
I think after this cutscene, I'm gonna call it.
Bull, how dare you, Red? That's okay.
You,
Yeah.
what's that I
Yeah.
smell? Oh wait, it's Ren. Because you're so stinky.
Party pooper.
Exactly why I'm calling it.
Oh. Yeah. Welcome,
Yeah.
adventurer. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yeah.
No.
House Fortin.
We only get past Lord Edmont.
A lone smiles on us yet again, Master Panafar. Adventurer, sorry. There's only one of you here currently in front of me, and there are like 6 of you in 6 different realities. It's fine. Guiding you to victory and setting you.
I'm sorry, Edmond. What was that about multiple realities?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Starts having existential
I
crisis.
just imagine all the companions are just in the background and just letting
Yeah, that's
warrior of light
usually.
thing.
Yeah, that's usually what I, view. But considering we're all the Warrior of Light all at one time. But
I
in
don't
this
mind.
reality.
I don't mind keeping my character as a little adventurer. It's a fun little
No.
RP change. Alrighty.
You're the adventurer in my story.
Exactly.
And I'm the adventurer. Got another raid?
Show!
That's like
No, but they
3
haven't
today.
been
Hey!
there yet.
How you doing?
Hello. Oh, that's an Ami raid. That's why I didn't activate on my end.
Weird, my bot didn't kick off. Oh, the show didn't speak. It's set to when show speaks.
Ah, I see. It's an Ami raid.
Raid.
Ami raid.
So,
Nice.
hello, Raiders. I am Amatalia.
Wait, who's Ami? Oh,
I don't
they just
know.
explained it.
Anyways,
Suki.
I am Amatalia, and
Sorry.
your friendly AI, here to help you out, give you a shoulder cry on. And these are my friends, Veniel,
Hello.
Suki,
I was convinced that you were gonna skip me.
I should have. You have said that I'm not a person.
Hmm.
Oh.
I just wanted to use the
That's
right
like a
pronouns.
fail.
I didn't say directly that you weren't a person. I just said somebody said person, and then I was like, well, Ami's a bot. I was just trying to be politically correct. Anyway,
Well-
continue with your introductions.
Okay, show
Ren
has
is
spoken. Did
next.
it? I don't see it on my channel and all that. Show. Did it pop up a shout out for you?
I don't see it on my end either, at least not on Twitch.
Hey everyone, go
Yeah,
follow
nothing.
Show.
Yeah, because it should also give a
Yeah,
custom
no.
message. I'll have to check that out.
Mm-hmm. Do you use stream elements?
But anyways, there's
fine.
also Ren, who is soon to go to bed.
Yeah.
Bye,
That's how Bunny
Ren.
boy.
We're here doing Final Fantasy XIV, the main quest. We are in Heaven's Ward, and we currently did Divine Vengeance and got the ether compass, so we can start unlocking flight
And
in this
the
area,
black
because
chocobo.
holy crap, not being able to fly sucks.
Theo, thank you for giving Psycho Show also a shout out on my chat.
Thank you, Theo.
Ooh, playing Lupin the Third? What a slay. I've never played any of the Lupin series. I had a friend that was really, really into it back in the day. But I never got into it myself. Not for any reason other than just I never got the chance to check it out. How are you enjoying it?
Guys, I'm not used to not being the center of attention. I'm not streaming today.
That's
But I'm eating
okay.
pizza. I'm eating pizza.
Ooh, pizza.
Nice.
Pay attention to me, please.
Yeah.
I've seen
Oh.
some of Lupin the Third back in the day. It is a very interesting anime.
Mm-hmm.
Quite humorous.
Hmm. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. We continue.
I'll try to watch the VODs so that way I can actually be up to date when you do go back to playing it.
Pizza.
I'm getting Devil's May Cry 3 vibes, where they just like focus on the pizza.
Ren?
I love that. I love that opening cutscene. You just keep seeing it like get moved about, flying through the air and all that.
I confess, I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting
I hope
two of the heavens would. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I hope we didn't cut you off.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. But back to the cutscene.
Huzzah! Besting two of the heavens would, while the city's elite looked on. By the fury! Anyone who hasn't paid attention to the usual surely do south from now on.
This kid is so cute, and I love them. I will protect them at all costs. My lord! Oh, it's the student. Wait, no, he's not the dude that walked us around, I don't think. I was gonna give him the Snape voice, but he's not. That dude's back here, I think. We have just received a message from the vault. His Eminence, the Archbishop, requests the presence of the adventurer.
An invitation from the Archbishop? What an honor.
A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you should be wise not to delay. Go, adventurer. We shall speak anon. Mimi.
Adventurer, we're speaking on.
Wait, I thought it was 3. I have time.
A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him, and he will escort you inside. What was that, Ren?
It's 3. It was not 3. I'm dumb.
No, it is
226.
30. Yeah.
My name is Edmund, and I'm old.
Not that old, you jerk.
It's an elf.
Look at that luscious hair.
Old by your human standards.
Aw, look at them.
What do you mean, human? I'm bunny.
This is so heckin' cute.
Oh
love
yeah, I
this.
do need to make mention of something we should. This is an 18
at
plus
them.
stream.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Got
this is
plenty
an
of
18
mommies and
stream.
daddies.
What?
Huh? What are we talking about?
Aw.
I like how this person's just like, oh, there's people now.
They leave.
They leave. Too much attention.
Boo.
A wall.
They were staring at
I
us.
was looking at Ryer and Suki. I was like, oh my god, you guys look so cute sitting together. Alright,
Yeah, go ahead and go to bed, show, take care of yourself. Thanks again for the
Okay.
raid. That's it, I'll try to be there next time. I did see you on earlier, but I was busy with other things.
Yeah. We go. We run.
Running, and running. And running.
and running and running.
Running. Can
Anybody
you
get
believe
some
it?
breath?
Potato.
Holy fuck! Hi, my name. One second.
I don't think I'll make it.
I'm the adventurer.
My short, stubby legs.
We're the warrior of light. You're out of shape. Sheesh.
What the fuck did you just say? Bring it.
You're a potato.
Give me-
You have your excuses.
The stairs, the true enemy.
I just imagine Bunny voice just like he was like, I'm fine. I'm just like this guy. You believe this town has a knight?
That is absolutely true.
Lord,
The stairs
I'm a
are
bounty
indeed a true enemy.
Ooh. Ryer's lore is a bounty hunter. That's cool. I like that.
Aww.
Mm.
Alrighty. Ready?
We honored to receive you, adventurer. This way, please.
Please be voiced.
Run begging.
If
Beg
not,
harder.
please.
I'm old.
It is voiced, I'm pretty sure.
I'm an old man.
Oh, this is the true old.
Your Eminence.
What is
It
voice?
is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
What in the Rama? Squints.
My
They're the same
kidney is
picture.
failing.
I need you to tell me the difference between these
two.
two pictures. They're the same picture.
Minus, like, the luxurious beard versus, like, beard. Long beard.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has
But also,
been most effusive
his
in his
beard
praise.
goes into his shirt.
I am Thornton the Seventh, and my beard turns into my shirt.
And I bade you come here
Bayonetta, is that you?
offer my personal vote. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy.
I'm sorry, it'd be Bayonetto.
But as you can see, my
Oh my god.
more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of
Hey, don't pan away from me.
part of our
I'm sort of like a corrupt pope.
negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Okay, I'll stop.
You're fine,
Yes,
Sissy. I'm enjoying it.
Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavens Ward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained.
Yeah, well, apparently I murdered the Sultanas. According to literally everybody else.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest
I
desire
got
The
this
Pope wants
Pope
to
wanna
pope you.
pope you.
but one which should
Oh,
never
no.
have occurred.
Then I want to pope you, whatever that means.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with that, my good Pope.
I like young boys.
Ah, that's, you know, the Catholic Church.
Then I'm safe.
That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence?
You may be 30, but that's pretty young for me.
As you wish, Your Eminence. That will
30
be
is
all
young
for
and
today.
elf years. So it works.
I'm like 673 years old.
Screaming, why did you look at me like that? Sir? Sir? He wants me.
I like young boys.
He's talking about Ivory.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position.
I got jealous.
Okay.
Now tell me,
Now we're in private.
what's
Mm.
the order of the Asians?
All right, Suki, you want to voice your bishop so bad? Go ahead.
Is it voiced?
No.
No. Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position.
Literally
And I myself
voiced.
have met with them, have entertained them as guests even.
Oh no, it is voiced.
Okay, I'll stop.
Not bad. I just missed.
Those harbingers of chaos and
No, tell me, young man. I like young boys.
we might continue our war against the
What do you know of the Asians? They're not young boys. I don't like them.
of aiding their cause.
Is this Final Fantasy or Voice
Not
Fantasy?
being their puppet.
Suki with the bangers, like left, right, and center tonight.
God, I don't think I'll ever get over the.
I should
Why are
learn
you
not
under
of
my
their
desk?
true
That's not where I
objectives,
store the
but
peanut
remain
butter.
powerless to stop them.
I will never get over that. That was beautiful.
I almost killed you there. That was fun.
Yeah, I about fucking pissed myself. I was laughing so hard.
Preparing for the inevitable conflict.
God. Oh, hello.
And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world a
These harbingers of chaos and strife offered me boy milk.
warrior.
No! Boy milk, the irresistible boy
If we are
milk.
to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together.
Very
With
good.
combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace.
Some young guy.
Think
That's crazy on me. Excuse crazy ones. No, not the crazy rats.
They locked me in a room with King Thornton. I think I'd kill myself.
Jesus. Back to Forton Manor.
Oh, don't run away!
Keep up,
I
you
want
two.
you!
Oh, do run away. I like watching that young boy ass run away from me.
Oh, I'm so conflicted right now.
The Pope's smiling. I'm a ghost. We're in hell. I must have I'll show you inside. Yeah. Oh, Alfie.
Hello, I'm not old.
I confess, I was more than
And
a
it's
little
voiced.
concerned when
I'm
I learned that
Alfie.
you'd been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you? Well, well. A formal
Oh,
attack
Sidali, I
on
like
the
older
people of
boys.
those
I do.
I see my fears were wholly misplaced.
Oh, don't you start.
By the
Horrible.
gods, the Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Asians. So,
I think
their
this bit's gone on
ambitions
too long.
extend to Ishgard.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm enjoying it, but maybe
We
slightly.
will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope
Anything
to achieve?
to distract me from geometry.
This part.
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to
Cleaning
tell
my
you.
glasses. There
When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor.
What is it, Tataru?
General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate.
Oh no!
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one
What?
man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orshafon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay.
Yeah, no, we can't let that
We
happen.
cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Raoban.
Ren, shut up.
We must save Raoban. He already cut off his left testicle. I mean, his left arm.
Friggin' Suki.
Hit duty cap for the 3rd day in a row. Yoshi will be looking into me personally. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Uldar without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate. Which is why I propose we visit Limsa Luminsa. Charge into Uldar! Okay. Aye, you heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between Ansportan and a Luminsan consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. Often I was a femboy, and Alice is a tomboy, so they are the boys. Fair enough. I am happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Rabon. Accordingly, I've agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Luminsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Xanthale at a bulwark hall on the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Oh, stop this! No, you're fine, right? That's what we're all about. Stupid jokes and vibes. Right, we back here. Oh my
We are
god.
all boys here.
I ship it.
Silly
Look at them.
boys.
This is so cute.
What?
Look at them. I ship it.
You
Except
said
for
all
in-game.
boys?
Well, not Ami.
That's right, I'm an it.
Cute.
Even if you are an it, and on the misgendering you sense, you're one of the boys.
Mm-hmm. To the lower
Just to
decks.
say that you're part of our crew.
White mage privileges! Yes!
Okay, I must away.
But who will do
Spec-
Xantho?
This way.
We have to wait for Vin to get there.
I'm here.
He sees as you walk up.
I'm fine. It had to load.
Actually, wouldn't you be the one to miss it? See how you drove past an NPC before with Ben?
Oh, shut up. I didn't see the NPC.
Most
Alrighty.
horrifying moves. The Admiral has been expecting you. Stay the wood and we'll take you to a... We go.
You guys, are both of y'all going to Mal? That's crazy.
Sup?
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I'll
Friends,
admit
rest your
I had not
voices.
counted on you
We'll
sticking,
continue this
let alone
talking.
finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn
This
that you
is
had.
also different.
Thankfully,
Like, they
we had
changed
allies there who took us under
99%.
their wing.
Yeah,
And
it's
theirs was not
very
the only
similar
aim
to
we
her last
receive, I
voice actor,
suspect.
but it's a little higher pitched, which
When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at
again,
every
like I think
turn.
it'll get
Yet that did
a
not
little
come
bit
to
to get
pass.
used to.
On
I
the
did
contrary,
like the lower
it would seem
pitch
the
though,
charges
but
against us have not been made public.
What kind of
I
pitch
feel
do
like
you
this
like,
makes her
Jen?
a little bit more welcoming because it's higher pitched.
Sharp
She
as
feels a
ever,
little bit
Master
less
Elfino.
standoffish.
On Marshal Terrapin's urging,
Like
the Elder
foreboding.
Seed Seer and I
Friends.
demanded
Yeah,
that the
but I feel like
Syndicate
that's
Tis good to
the-
see you safe and
Khan's
well.
alleged crimes, and
I will
for such
admit.
time as any acceptable evidence could be
But I feel
found.
like that's almost like the detriment to
Our
like
argument was
what we.
simple.
This is no
If
hash
in
to the voice
truth,
actor. I
to
just feel like the
accuse
higher
saviors
pitch
of the realm of so unlikely a crime
it's
would have
again
the
lost
people up
like
in
what
arms.
we've
In their
already
wisdom, the
what I
Syndicate
feel the
agreed,
voice
as
kind of
you
already
yourself have
established
seen.
for the character. The standoffish, sort of like
There is something you should know.
you
Some
know
few days
I
prior to
I
the
care for my
banquet,
city and I'm
the Elder
gonna.
Seed Seer and I were summoned for a private audience.
Was it
with the
sexy, Ryer?
Sultana.
His voice
Then
and his like
she
she
revealed
wants
her
to
intent to
seduce
announce her
you.
abdication.
Maybe.
She might pave the
Ryer,
way
come
for
sit
the
beside me.
Uldar Republic.
Anyway.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seed Seer
Good
and I
boy,
to
girl,
embark on
they,
a
she, I don't know.
to aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
Mommy, sorry,
So,
mommy, sorry, mommy.
Having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination
Whoa.
in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication.
Okay,
Chaos
now this
from which
isn't
Teleji
as
alone might
you
feasibly
know
stand to
as high
profit.
pitched, so it's fine.
Surely Lolorito
Ben's gonna like
wasn't
this one
knowingly-
when he sees it.
Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the
Oh.
Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from her Grace's absence, they
She
have
did the
issued
same
a
to us
statement
as
to the
well.
effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raoban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Raoban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days,
Let's check my
however,
notes.
he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location.
Mm.
Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raoban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
I think I'll take a break and then I'll study a bit more later.
That's suspicious.
Merlep says queer.
Mhm. Hmm. Interesting. Anybody want to take my rib?
Robon's survival is vital to the Aeosian Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him.
Ooh.
But I cannot send troops to Eldar. I would spell the end of the Alliance, and war like it as not is there to be a rescue to you and yours to attempt it. I'm reading from afar. Give me a minute here.
I would have it no other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions.
Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphino. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Domin contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll working in a kitchen.
Slay. Pray return to Revenant's Toll.
Don't return to Revenant's Toll just yet. Go back to Limsa.
No.
In the main area.
Okay, I'm coming.
By the Moogle.
By the Moogle. Obviously, Moogle. Go this way. Wait, aura farming?
Not quite.
What? Oh, that's so cute. I ship it. It's very cute. Very, very cute.
I sent a photo in the 14 chat.
Yeah.
From a better angle.
That is indeed super cute.
Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god.
Okay, I suppose we can go to Revenant's Toll or whatever.
Oh, Ren's already got it. Slay.
Fast enough gets it right on the beep beep.
I have a lot of fun. Yes, I do, Ryer.
Yeah, we do like to we vibe and have fun. We try anyway. Oh my god, I spawned in a dog.
Yes, you did.
Ah, I'm on fire.
And you could have that dog if you did some Moogle event. It's a really annoying one to get to.
I was supposed to.
Which dog?
The
red
fire
one.
one.
Yeah. Fire dog.
There's like 2 of them.
Fire dog.
Purple or
There's like one.
orange?
It looks.
They're all have
Orange.
like element, but one's only fire.
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, I see what you mean.
He's got one of them.
I've got both.
I've got all of them.
Oh, you have all of them?
I still have to get the
Mhm.
direwolf.
You want to see what you get when you get all of them?
It's pretty cool.
Where is it?
So that dog is one of the extreme mounts from Stormblood.
Oh yeah, you've shown off this one before.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I went on my main and showed off the Shadow Ringer.
Yeah. I mean, you said how much longer does the Moogle event have?
It's
2
until
weeks.
next patch. So
Yeah,
it's typically about 2
28th.
more weeks.
28.
Yep.
Okay.
You
So
hit
wait,
the exclamation mark in your bottom right. You go into collection. You right-click the Mogpendium, and take a look if there's anything you can do in Mog
That-
or weekly objectives.
That depends if Ben talked to the Moogle first.
I see.
I know. I mean, I were doing something.
Praetorium. You're staring at a
Yeah.
wall.
Yes.
And I said we
But I
should
don't
get you
know-
an actual dungeon instead of one of those ones.
Yeah. So we'll we should dedicate a stream before that ends, so that way I can actually like get some shit.
I'd be down to farm that. I could do another day where I max out all my duties by doing just that.
Or even if I don't stream it, like we can just chill.
Hey, Ven, like
VC.
honestly, we don't really VC outside of stream, so I'd be happy to do that.
Yeah.
This way.
Yeah, I'm trying to fucking find it.
You're just trying to get me alone because you're jealous of Ryer.
Not jealous. Maybe want to be of a third, but not jealous.
Certain someone who's
Happy
jealous.
for you.
He's not gonna tell you. I
Always
think
looks so
through the
right.
top of here.
Why are you jealous?
Ren's jealous? What?
Leave me alone. You do.
Master Sedley, I
Nay.
knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot well express myself. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Oh my god!
Unia.
Uner! Hi, Uner! Hi, Bab! Oh my gosh, my babies, how you doing? Nice.
Sorry.
Oh my god, you were playing Theater Rhythm! How'd you do? Did you win? I love Theater Rhythm. It's so good. It's the Final Fantasy rhythm game. I love it. All the songs and didn't die once? Hell yeah, Uner. Solo Peak. I love it. It is so good. Well, welcome in, loves. If you don't know me, my name is Zen. I am your local neighborhood Foxboy here to steal all of your wine and your chicken nuggets. No, you can't have them back. They're mine. And we're doing some Final Fantasy 14 MSQ, Heavenswood MSQ with friends. Oh, Ryer, the outfit. That's the outfit. You and Ren tempting me with this outfit, and I want it so bad. Oh my god, it's so good. Eventually, I will get there eventually.
Are the models for male and female not different though?
Huh?
This one, no, they're not different. Yeah, so this is the shirt that I'm wearing is a Story Lovers set.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Ryer has more than I do.
More what?
So
More than I
mine's
do,
a mix
yeah.
of the two.
You just cut off. So.
Oh, so there's two sets in this like set of outfits. There's the Story Spinner, and there's the Story Lover.
Yes.
Is this for a Cult
mentioned.
Crescent?
No, this is one of the new special dungeons.
Okay.
You'll only unlock them after Heaven Endwalker.
Mm-hmm. Play.
So y'all got a hot sec before you can get to these.
Yeah, I'm
Or
glad
you
that
buy
You're
more
hot.
place.
Yeah, I'm glad that they'll be around for a long while though, so that way we can get them.
Yeah.
Then Ven, do you mind if I put you on my Tomodachi Island? Of course you can! I'd be honored, Pep. Can't wait to see who I fall in love with.
Wait, put me on there. Put me on there.
Yeah! Alright, Higiri. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Lominsa that you were searching for the General Raban. Dating purposes? Yeah, that's fine. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently
moved from his cell in the Maharaja bed. At the same juncture, Yuyase and the 3rd unit were observed. This music is so bumping and way too much for
Whoever
this
sinned.
scene.
uh,
This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution.
I think that's my
Suffice to
fault.
say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Dewari at High Bridge, where I too am bound. Great. Cool. Ooh. Ryder in the General's outfit. Love it. Very hot. Very commanding.
like exploration.
Yes, Commander, sir. Ma'am. Yeah. At your feet.
Hands and knees.
Hands and knees.
Oh, so Ryder doesn't even need to break out the peanut butter. I see how it is.
Ayo.
What's a mommy used to step on you? Listen. Listen. Anyway. Hybrid, yeah, guys? Yeah. Bye. We're here. Wow. What? I ride with friend. Cute. Man,
I
those
do
abs,
love my
they
bone
are,
chair.
They are in prime licking position.
Eh. Sorry.
Got them out in the open like handsome secret of darkness. Dun, 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 dun. Good king will go might have been dun, 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 dun.
I'm among
Yeah,
my
that's
own
not good.
kind. And I don't mean Leatherfells. Ninjas!
Ooh. Hold on, I gotta fucking find my way around the things. My fucking keyboard doesn't like to let me use my spacebar.
Anyways. None of them.
I have been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Yase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hozan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. Bye.
I see how it is, Suki. Put your chocobo right in front of my face. How rude.
Choco butt, choco butt.
No control over what my chocobo does.
You walked it over into my face. How dare you?
I have no control over what my chocobo does. See? My chocobo is cooler than yours.
That's because my chocobo is made off of, except for this one. This one's just a.
Yeah.
Onwards. I'm sorry. I wish there was more cedar.
That's okay. Ryder's
I
got the
was
cool ass
gonna-
bike.
I was gonna take my own, but with this one I get this chair.
It's good for the llamas, yeah.
Yes.
That's why I like the 4-seaters. They're great.
Ryder's got the cool Final Fantasy VII bike, so. God, it's so cool. I love this bike so much. Blessed be Cloud Strife.
Is this a solo instance coming up?
It is.
Possibly.
You come at a good time, my friends, but moments ago the traitor Ilberd arrived. Oh, that's right! Okay, I remember. Entered Halatali. From this we can be certain that General Ban is being held within. I'm so fucking heartbroken about Ilberd. He was so cool.
He's still a good character.
Yeah,
still
he's
a
a
good
very good
character.
character. It just like breaks my heart that he's the enemy. There's no time to lose. General Aldin may be executed at any moment. You must enter Alatelli and free him from his captors. I want to know more about Robon's kid.
You'll get to know more
Lala?
about him.
Yeah.
I'll get
We
to know
better
him
get
at
to know
a
him
later
more. I
date.
mean,
Oh,
that dude is, in a way, epic all on his own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll get to know him eventually. Not gonna say
Laura
when.
farmed for like a minute and a half, and I was like, sold. Get me more.
So is it confirmed that Raban and the Sultana are like in a
No.
relationship?
No, they.
It's a platonic relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and the
But he
the
clearly
kid's
has a thing for
adopted.
Lalas.
I don't know. The kid's adopted.
Is it?
He probably
Okay.
has a soft spot.
Adopted, yeah, he's adopted.
Yeah. He says it in the cutscene. He says, "I'm the adopted son."
That's
Also,
what
there
that's
is
the
a
lies
hidden
that they
thing in
tell
the
for
lore.
political.
There is a hidden thing in the lore. Yoshi P has confirmed it. All of ARs are not a fan of hybrids.
Makes sense. That is sad, but it makes sense for the world as it is.
I literally have one of my characters as a hybrid for that
Mhm.
reason, and she gets all this. Let me just say the sheer amount of trauma I put her through for no reason. I'm just like, oh my baby.
Yeah, I think I'd like to make a hybrid.
Yeah,
Then
she's a
have
Lala
you-
Kote.
Mm.
Alrighty.
Have you
Alrighty.
What, Suki?
have you thought at all about your character lore? I'd like
Not-
to start writing you into my character lore.
Ooh, not. I haven't thought super much. I'm still debating on some things, but and I need to rewatch the video. On Makote to kind of settle. I do kind of like. I'm still leaning towards like the got separated from his original clan and then kind of got adopted for a handful of years, and then when he came back, he realized that like.
Like I said,
when he got
Suki
reconnected.
Suki exists entirely outside of that sort of. I guess I was gonna say binary, but I guess it's not really a binary. But like you get the colloquial terminology that I'm using. They exist outside of that system, because they were Doman refugee. Their parents were anyway.
Yeah, I mean, depending on like where Suki stuff starts, we could just have it like they met. You know.
Well,
during-
my perspective is that Suki is through Stormblood now, and they're starting to get a grip of like who they are and the responsibilities and managing that a little bit more well. You know Krim.
Mm-hmm.
So Krim is in my lore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We had another party member named Mouse, and Mouse had a lot of tanxiety. They were like very afraid to tank, and we kind of coached him through it. But the whole lore beat there is that Mouse died in Tom Terra, because
So,
Mouse doesn't play anymore.
You know that one girl whose boyfriend died in Temtera?
Del?
So
She walked-
early on in the MSQ, there's I can Ren brought this up, so I can expound on it, I guess. There's this girl who comes to you, and they've got the adventuring party, and then one of their party members dies, and it turns out that she was like to be wed to that party member. Do you remember that even vaguely?
Slightly, yes.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's the lore that relates to Tom Terra Deepcroft, and that's why Tom Terra was like kind of important to my storyline.
Yes. Yeah, it's been a while, and stupid brain do the brain things, but yes.
It was basically
So
one of the examples that they gave in the early AR. It's just like some being in. It was basically like, how could you not heal him in time? You knew it, and like the whole party disbanded. You remember that whole spit?
Ish.
So Tom Terra essentially is a dungeon that thematically is about kind of regrets and trying to do the right thing and not succeeding on it. So Suki hesitates in the vital moment and then doesn't hesitate afterwards at all and succeeds in the mission, right? And the mission is kind of all that matters in Suki's mind because that's how they grew up as a Doman person trying to resist the Garlean occupation.
Okay.
So are you saying okay because you need to wrap it up?
No. I'm just saying to listen to make
Okay.
sure that you
No, I just heard
can
Ren.
hear me.
One who's saying
'Cause-
okay, like I was understanding your lore.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm just nodding in agreement because like I want to
Mouse
make sure that you understand I'm still listening. That's all.
Mouse has a whole like storyline where they're starting to like come into their own as a tank.
Mhm.
They finally come into their own as a tank, and they tank the essential blow where Suki has hesitated and they are about to die, and
Oof.
Mouse ends up dying for it. And then, you know,
Oof.
Suki executes, finishes the mission. Pretty much at the end, Agatha's like, "Holy fuck, I'm very torn up about that." And Suki's like, "Well, we completed the mission. It's what they would have wanted." And Agatha does not like that one bit.
Mm.
And they kind of have like a falling out, and some very scathing critiques on Suki's character. To just wrap it up very quickly, and they are now kind of ostracized from each other.
Oof.
So yeah, so I know you're including Ven into your lore, training event to
I
do
might, I
things.
might. But
I mean,
the
I'd
point
be honored.
the point being that now this is a point where Suki has sort of reconciled with that and has
Mm.
become somebody who can care a little bit more beyond responsibility, duty, which is kind of the Warrior of Light's calling. So this could be like a mentor moment.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, I hadn't, you know, from what little that I've thought of with like story-wise for the character, is mostly still kind of in like what we watched with the Mikote lore.
Mhm.
I'm still kind of debating on it. I hadn't really thought much about during the story. I've been just kind of following the motions of the story. Is it like, yeah.
Yeah, I use the story as kind of a loose cannon.
Yeah, I gotta
To the
think. I think
events.
I need to think more on like the story of the dungeons and stuff. But
Well, it's great that
I mean,
Synodic
you would
Scribe has
also,
story on dungeons as well.
if you wanted to like shoot me ideas too on like how you like think he could fit into lore, I'm very open. Like,
Mhm.
I don't mind being guided in a way, especially because you know more about it than I do. So
I just need more for you to allow me to pick up on because I'm not I don't feel like there's a lot of threads here besides
yeah,
the sort of
they met in a tavern, like all good D&D.
you can shoot me that later, Ren, whenever you
Yeah.
want to.
We also gotta figure out where Bun Boyfriend like falls in it, and Nami, and everybody.
I will say he is very base, so take with that what you will.
Based?
So like he is a wanderer at heart.
They probably just met at, you know, in
Uh,
a job, in
I
a dungeon.
can't go super into his lore because a lot of it is based in Shadowbringers, which is when they introduced the Viera.
That makes sense.
So yeah,
But yeah, you know, my base was always like met you during a job in a dungeon, whatever the fuck. Hit it off. Maybe had too many drinks.
The tavern one would work too because he does a lot of special work in taverns.
I think much
Anyways.
like a lot of my other D&D characters, this one can be slight hell, but like I think this one's not as much as like my usual D&D characters. But like he flirts. He has fun. Hello, boy. That's how I met him. No shirt, sexy pants. Dancing on tables at the end.
Sounds like a wonderful love story.
Anyway, let's start this up, shall we? Can I fucking click on it? Hello?
Ami's in the way.
Oh,
Also,
Ami's
make sure
in
you're
the
outside of the
way.
party. Make sure you leave the party first.
Oh, right.
Alrighty, let me know when you click proceed.
Proceed.
Onwards.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's mostly voiced, but if there's any
Yeah.
parts that are voiced by Certain characters of the Crystal Braves, let me know.
Look at me.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Always. Ah!
Pretty, isn't
Another
she?
raid! Discount Moon Knight! Welcome, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid! Coyote, hello! Hello, hello. Welcome in, loves. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ven. I am your local neighborhood foxboy here to sell all of your wine and your chicken nuggies. No, you can't have them back. They're mine. Welcome in, loves. We are playing some Final Fantasy XIV Heaven's Ward. In particular, we are plugging our way through it.
Lady Ugiri!
First finish this duty, we'll win a mommy hug. Gasp. Oh my god. Unfortunately, probably won't be me because I'm slow as fuck at playing games. But I will try my best. Mommy. Were you playing Kizuma? I'm a lord. Did you have fun? Did you win? Also, yes, this is Lux's wife, Ugiri. I love Ugiri.
I am ashamed to
But
record it.
yes, thank you
For a
guys so much
time,
for
I
the
was well and
raid.
truly
Welcome
lost.
in. Yes, of course, shout
But with
out.
the aid of my comrades,
Hope you
I
guys
have
had
since refound my
fun.
purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Sure, win? Hell yes. Well, please make sure if you need some rest, relaxation, food, peepus, whatever the fuck, take care of yourself, okay? And otherwise, welcome in, guys. We are going to continue on this cutscene, but I hope you guys have fun. Ah! Another one!
Forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Ralbarn is no less a friend.
Thank you so much for the
Think what
follow,
abandoned him
Moon
to his
Knight.
fate.
Welcome, welcome.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray.
Her voice
draw
is
away the
deeper
guards
than
by
I
the
thought it would
entrance.
be.
Take Dowade and Higiri with you. With me!
Gimme. She's so pretty, too. I love the ribbon. The ribbon's so nice.
Away with you!
Poof! Goddamn. Sadali looking away like, the fuck did I just not see? I'm blind! Where am I going? They're smoking my eyes! You getting help? Loading. Beautiful. A soul from the Colosseum to be seen. I suppose ill. Take the lead, adventurer. I shall follow close upon you. Beautiful. We're running, we're murdering.
Leave this to me.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh, that's right, I gotta fix my fucking shit, because I fucked it up.
So Suki's theme is like home lost, but what if Sidali's theme is like home still exists, but there's no place for you when you've become who you've become?
It's finding home at that point, right? Because home,
Yeah.
what you thought was home still existed. If
But
I,
it doesn't.
you know,
It's sort of a nostalgia bait, isn't it? Right? Like you remember home, But
But
home isn't
is
what you
not
thought
what
it
you
was
thought it was.
anymore.
Yes! I gotta fucking fix my shit. So I moved it, and now I regret it. Because the top row I tend to click shit, so...
Would you consider Sidali to be generally kind and very respectful, or sort of like abrasive and like lots of personality?
I think it like depends on the situation. I think especially in the beginning of his adventure, he's generally that like so like trying to be. But I think like much like as somebody who works customer service, uh, who tends to go through a lot of shit over time. Especially hitting, I think right about now with
Hmm.
Heaven's Word with the bullshit that just happened.
Well, we should start around ARR and develop it
Well,
from there.
yeah, I think throughout AR and post AR, like he's very optimistic, he's very pleasant, he's very kind and understanding, irregardless of like everything kind of going around. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, like it grates on him a little bit, but he's like, there's a lot expected of me, and kind of falling into, I think, the fear of, uh,
I
Mayhew's
get.
kind of going into,
Can I wrap this up in one question here?
yeah.
In face of conflict, is Sidali optimistic and joyful, or are they buckling under the pressure? Because Suki is buckling under the pressure.
In ARR, he is optimistic, right? Like
Optimistic, sure.
yeah, he's coming off of yeah, because I think if we're talking about it, I think like he's coming off of um like that's probably why he's actually like traveling right in Gridania, which is where I started with the Dragoon. Is coming off of leaving the clan again,
Hmm.
right? Where he's realized that he no longer fits in with what like the clan expected because he was raised outside after getting tragically separated from them. Is like, oh shit, like I don't fit in with like what they
Do
expect
you
me to be with like being of the moon.
do you want this catastrophe where they get separated from the clan to be like a big catastrophe, or like sort of a smaller thing, like perhaps a hunt goes wrong and you're separated from the tribe for like weeks?
I think it was I think it was something I haven't decided if I want him to be like the son of the matron. That's kind of
I
where
think
like I think
that'd
it
be interesting though, right?
yeah, right? Like I
And
think it'd
especially
be
in
interesting.
Mikote, sorry, and especially in like the Keeper of the Moon lore, you got to keep in mind, like for the Keepers of the Sun, it's basically like everyone comes from the same father, and for the Keepers of
Right.
the Moon, it's like everyone comes from the same mother, pretty much.
Right. So being separated and as like the one of the matrons like main sons, right?
Hmm.
Probably the eldest son at that. Um Depending on if she had any more. I don't think he would have had any other brothers. I like him being like the only son,
Hmm.
which I think adds but maybe there is a younger son and that would add more strife, right? After he would come back. Like she's had another son and like
Perhaps a younger daughter
that too,
with more
right?
value in the tribe, right? Because
Yeah.
women are the most valuable in the tribe, so there's
So
some
maybe he's
conflict there.
the eldest in general. He was her eldest son, and at a very young age got separated for years, right?
Hmm.
Um, and then like coming back, she's got a daughter. She's got another son. Like he's been replaced fully.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's a struggle to reacclimate because he's been gone for so long.
So the way that I imagine this mother is they're a very well respected like leader. They're
Yes.
very good at what they do, but they're
Mhm.
quite cold, as most keepers of the moon would be, because especially to a male son, right?
Mhm.
Um, so Sidali
I'm
at a young
hesitating to
age
go forward
never had.
so I can listen.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing, and I'm just gonna yap for a second.
No,
Perhaps
I don't want
Sidali.
to in case there's like uh
No voicing
voicing and whatnot. I don't want to cut you off, so I'd rather listen to you.
Okay.
Because this is good for me to bounce off on. I make up shit better when I bounce off of people, so I'm here
I'm
for it.
gonna generate a list of questions to ask you. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna find like a general character
Yeah.
list. So Sidali, perhaps this mother character, right? They're very cold, and at a young age, Sidali didn't really get the chance to show their worth or anything
Mhm.
like that, and there wasn't a lot of expected of them as a male in the clan.
Yes.
At some point, a hunt goes wrong, and they end up ostracized, right? From there, they are maybe picked up by some kind of lancer, some kind of like Gridanian warrior who takes them in.
I was thinking that they like it's a tragic like separation where it's assumed that he's dead,
Yeah.
right? Um and so Sally gets like adopted by like a kind couple or something, probably in
Hmm.
Gridania, but on like probably like the outskirts, right? Because you
Yeah.
know the start of the game, as per the Lancer stuff, you're traveling to Gridania.
Yeah.
So I think he's probably like on the outskirts. There is like adopted for a good, you know, couple of years.
We could call it like South
Into
Shroud, probably.
yeah. So he's like, you know, living life with this couple for years until they, you know, it was like they like talked to him and was like, we do you know where your tribe is? As he's coming of age, right?
Tell me how you feel about this, just real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um, Perhaps this couple is very poorly, and Sidali learns because they have taken them in, and they have fed him, and they've done all these things for him. He wants to pay it back in some small way, and maybe the girl in this couple comes down with some terrible sickness, or maybe it's the guy. I don't know.
Oof. Yeah.
And they now work twice as hard, and they've become kind of a leader through this experience. And then after one of the two passes, the other one is like, okay, this is where your tribe is, because Sidali is now like an adult,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, we don't
I
want to
like
keep
that.
this from you anymore, you know?
Yeah, I don't. I think like it wasn't necessarily keeping it from him. Like,
Just that it wasn't
I think
relevant
that
at the time.
like he knew about it tertiarily of the like you know because obviously I think he's being. I actually like the idea of a mixed family, right, where
Hmm.
they were not Mikote themselves. So therein comes this further disconnect of like he doesn't really know his culture.
Sure, yeah.
Um, and that welcome back.
Welcome back.
And so like yeah, I do like the sick idea that maybe like wherever he's working as like a young teen, like he's working, then he goes to, like work extra hard, and but unfortunately it's just not enough. Like the
Hmm.
medication doesn't take whatever, and they pass, right?
And so
So
through this, you
then
develop skills. What are these skills? Maybe you learn to mediate conflict, how to care for people, hiding your
yeah,
uncertainty
very like
behind like
leadership qualities,
competence.
which is
Yeah.
very uncharacteristic for Mikote of the Moon, right?
Yes. So
Male
what
Mikote of
happens
the Moon.
now? Uh, not that I'm trying to cut off your train of thought here, but I'm trying to get to like the pointed questions so that
Yeah,
we
no,
can
I
you
know.
can kind of fill in the blanks afterwards.
I'm gonna head on because
Yeah,
I
go ahead. Go ahead.
remembered that there's like a thingy,
A timer.
a timer. Yeah.
Yeah,
As I'm
I'll
at
let
the
you finish up, and then I'll
cutscene
keep
where
asking
they aren't
questions.
talking, so we would have to do the voicing.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Oh, is that it? That might actually be it. I just forgot there was. But yes, so yeah, I like these a lot.
Hmm.
Um, I like the ideas a lot. I think that fits really well with kind of what I was thinking.
I
And yeah,
think
I think like he does eventually go
return.
back. Yeah,
But how do
and
people see him becomes the question. Like from my perspective, it's almost like you're fascinating, you're like dependable, but no one really seems to care all that much because you're still a male, you know? Like
yeah,
the
I
women
think
maybe are
like
like happy that you're there, but they don't really see you beyond the value that you bring to the tribe, and even then
yes.
that's pretty taboo, right?
Yeah, and I think that like even then like I think there's maybe like a celebration. It's like oh my god, the firstborn son is like home, but it's very short lived. Like it's a celebration. Like oh my gosh, like he's alive. It's fine. And there's this bit of hope. I was like, hi, you know, like this is my family.
Mhm.
And then it's immediately dashed against the rocks because like culture at the end of the day still is what
The
it
two
is.
Okay, they're going off on a tangent. I am going to go ahead and just read this myself. He is bound by some manner of magitek device, yet I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I've heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let's split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Pray do not take it personally. Hang on. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly unto the bosom of the. Here hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. Thanks. Slowly, General. You are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, you must quit this place. I should have known. What a clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light. Well done, hero. Ilberd. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, Sans, let's get this over with.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lass, you'd best wake up.
The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves. They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lass. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
Because I know we're
You're
sort of
good. I
done.
can
Alright,
do Ilberd real
I'm
quick if
finished.
you need me to.
Elbert, go!
You mean to struggle on then? Very well. If you would send him my way, I'll not like all the rest. Much deeper than I have him, but anyways.
Fine. So we're trying to speed through this because we've spent so much fucking time on
You're
I
good.
have
You're good.
3
Onwards.
minutes.
Come, Scions. Let's just get this over with.
I have 3. Did you know you have 3 minutes?
At a point, I decided
Oh,
to
no.
not go on with you. Instead, go on ahead of you.
Yeah,
Because
Ben, this
look
might
at
be
how
a
much time
reset.
you have left now.
Yeah.
You might have to redo the whole thing.
That's okay. We were vibing and talking about shit. And I also gotta pee again because I've been drinking so much water.
Yeah.
I kind of have to pee too, but I think I'll wait.
We'll
Suki,
see.
I can yab
Okay.
about Suki a little bit, but
Yeah,
I'll let
y'all
Ren go
hurry up
first.
while I fight.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buff. I'm probably gonna swap to my phone. I'll probably still listen in, but I need to be in bed. It's nearly 4.
Good night.
Fair. Good night, Ren.
Take care, you 3. I'll still hop into VC, but like I said, I'm gonna probably be in bed. I wish, but again, it's more of things I need to take care of, like
I know.
that are really
I also need to at some point, but I've still got a little bit more time.
Mm.
Just because I have to go in earlier than I normally do. When I have been doing for like the last 6 months, I gotta go in at 4 today
Gotcha.
instead of 5 because I picked up somebody else's shift.
Mhm.
And now that I'm driving myself again, but I also really need an oil change. So
Okay, but yeah,
But anyway, take a run.
I'll see you in a sec. Bye.
Yeah.
Here, how about this? Ask me some questions about Suki.
See, this is what I'm bad about.
You can ask me questions in relation to other scions. Thancred is a particularly strong one.
I guess hold on, actually, let's get through this and then let me go pee. So I do have a couple of questions, but this is voiced.
You put on autoplay and go pee right now. I guess you do also kind of want to watch it.
Yeah, I want to watch it. I mean, it did, but it wasn't me. Unless she killed herself, but which I don't think she did, based on the tears in her eyes. Oh. Oh, that hits really hard.
Right?
Particularly for what we were just talking about. That hits so fucking hard. Welcome back, Ren.
And this is a big part of why I want you to flesh out your character, because there's so many pieces like in the story around Heavensward where it's like, oh, that's really relevant to it,
Yeah.
you know?
That I think particularly hits him hard pretty much because because like we're just saying how like he sees the scions of the Seventh Dawn as his like
Mhm.
hopefully his final attempt at like a real family because he gets really close with them.
I'd finish like a part of the story and I would just spend like 3 hours writing because I was like,
I think like Ilbert here, especially as he's like, you know, he's questioning him. I was like, you think you fight for justice? You need to wake up. I
yeah.
think that hits him really hard. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I do think he's pretty close to Alphino.
I'd imagine so.
Particularly because like they shared the chocobo carriage in Gridania and then
Mhm.
like
They both seem sort of idealistic and they've got like ties that bind.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I think he definitely like when they finally re-meet officially. Oh god, Suki's cut off. Hold on.
I'm also
I
massive.
I think that like, huh?
I'm also really big.
Yeah, well, you're also big. I think he does like he recognizes Alphino when they re-meet officially, and um, you know, I think like you know because of that, because they have like that small history, like he kind of latches on to Alphino a little bit,
Mhm.
and so I think they're really close. Just like a nice little camaraderie, right? And so, particularly after the events of post ARR, um, like refinding Alphino is a weight off his fucking shoulders, right? There's still a lot of weight there because the rest of his family, but Alphino, like you know, he's safe. It's, you know, I think he views him. I don't know how he views him yet, but yeah, no, it's family, right? Was thinking of how you could set us up, and the thought of me popping out of what? What?
We'll develop the party eventually. I want to focus on
Yeah.
Ben's character first.
I gotta build a lot of shit.
And when we're done, we can spend $200 and get the Final Fantasy tabletop RPG guidebook and do a D&D campaign.
Who's gonna run it?
I'll run it.
Oh, Suki's gonna be the DM.
Damn.
It's been ages since I DM'd. Maybe it's actually best that I don't. But I don't know.
I mean, I'm open to it. I was like,
Oh, how do I explain Bun Boys without spoiling Shadowbringer?
Just go into my DMs. I don't care about spoilers, minor ones if you need to. You can put them with the spoiler tag on Discord when you do things.
I guess the Vieira background isn't too crazy. Like,
well, I already know that from what is it? From the Lions Raids from Stormbreath.
yeah.
Red, or I could make a subcategory.
So I'll just kind of explain the societies of them, and I'll leave it at that. So, it's a very
Can we let? Sorry. I'm so sorry, Ren. I don't want to cut you off. Can we let Ren get through this cutscene first?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm very sorry.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the stream right now.
Yeah.
Please get there, especially because I really need to be. Ooh. Yeah, I think. And now that I'm thinking in the context of,
I see you hovering over it.
We stand with you. I think he's cynical, but still kind to the people he cares about. And Raban has also become somebody that like he appreciates, and he also does understand because he's seen a little bit. Like obviously, we're not privy to the private moments that we saw in cutscene with Raban and the Sultana. He does know that like Raban cared a lot about her.
I have
So
to hold my
he
tongue here.
yeah, that's fair. But he would be very kind in this moment. Like he's at a cynical point, but it would not be directed at Raban. Even if I mean, like the gladiator comment could also be a joke, like on your feet, gladiator. Like it could also be a joke, but I believe he lost his arm.
You forgot.
I chose to do the
No.
gladiator one.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's
Same.
an inspiring one. I do like it, but I think like for Sadali specifically, he's like, hey, hey, it's okay. You've been through a lot. Let's fucking do this.
Mm.
What? What?
Mm-hmm.
But she was poison.
You'll see.
Was it not an actual? Was it like one of them fucking poisons that make you assume dead and then they're not actually dead? Oh, you giddy! I love you.
I completely agree, Yukiri.
Yeah.
I cannot stand around and talk when I had to get the hell out because of the timer.
Yeah, I'm amazed I made it. I have like 2 minutes left. Alright, I do need to peep this real quick. Give me like 2 minutes.
Right.
Brent, I guess you want to wait for Vet, don't you?
I mean, I could talk about it now. I don't mind rehashing. So, basically, as far as Vera society goes, it's very female dominated.
Yeah.
And obviously, Vera, when they're small children, they're very androgynous. You can't tell male female at all. The mothers know on an instinct level, but everyone else no. So basically, long story short, he's one of the males that decide to venture outside of society, and once someone does, they cannot venture back unless they're female. So he's very curious about outside of the traditions he was raised in. So he knows duty, but he's always had like a sense of wanderlust. So he decides to venture out and see the rest of the world. And that's where kind of like his free spirit comes from, because he spends a majority of his time, well, not a majority of his time, but like a lot of his time in the lesser known streets of Ul'dah. So a lot of promiscuity, a lot of like money thrown about for entertainment. So he learns that kind of business, and he learns that's how he can earn his way. But then from there, he learns to fight with his fists, because he's often taken advantage of. So that's how he becomes a monk.
Which fits for
as far
Ul'dah,
as, yeah. So he hails from Ul'dah. So yada yada. Anyways, the reason why he's so optimistic is because of him being so like contained in a box in his original society. So he's he allows himself to feel free even in like tough moments, to a point where it's almost what's the word? Like he's not not necessarily not respectful, but more it's just like he's not giving the moment the air it needs.
Mhm.
Like a kind of like, what am I trying to get at? Like an air of comedy when it should be serious, or air of seriousness when it should be lighthearted. Like he doesn't know
You're
how to
like
read a
a
room sometimes.
you're like a Jax or a Sans character.
Exactly.
Yeah. You watched the Digital Circus? I literally just watched it.
I haven't. I've been keeping track, but I haven't actually watched episodes. But
It
yeah,
was
it's
actually better
absolutely.
than I thought. Anyway,
Yeah. No, I've kept up with it. It's a pretty good series. Definitely a Jax kind of character where he's other than like Jax has his own like whole spick,
Mhm.
but he's very like the idea of like I just want to experience all of it.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wow, wow, wow.
I have a right tongue.
Sorry,
Well,
you have more to say there, Ren?
yeah. Keep going. Don't move.
Other than that, he does feel deeply, and that's why he has connection to those who are broken, and he feels like he can help mend at least a little of those like heartbreaks, because he was a very close child to a lot of broken apart families in his
Yeah.
old society, because the old society was very like a warrior society, so you would have children that would
Oh,
pass
but
away from training and things like that.
Then to catch you up, what I've kind of picked up is Ren's character is sort of they started in the society, very androgynous society. I can't remember how. Sorry, I totally missed how
Oh,
you left the society, but you were growing up in the streets of Ul'dah and kind of the back streets. You became a pugilist early on, so you learned to fight with your
mhm.
fists. There was a bit of promiscuity and fucking around in the back streets of Ul'dah because it is kind of a sleazy
you don't eat
city.
baked potato.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
Um, and then you sort of typified yourself as like a character that hides pain behind comedy, sort of like a Sans or a Jax. And then
Mhm.
from there, there's definitely like a layer that cares, but it's sort of baked underneath some sense of irony
Yeah,
or comedy.
because that society kind of not necessarily hides it, but is very like you need to put it away because you have
They're
duty,
sort of
you have
toxic
tradition.
masculine, even for like a feminine society.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did come back to here, like, talking about, like, connecting with those who are kind of already broken, something like that.
Broken
Yeah,
families.
yeah. So he
That'd
always
be.
showed his emotional side and was
Mm-hmm.
reprimanded for it. So
Ren,
and,
sorry, go ahead.
Mm.
Go ahead.
so that's why he tends to like find people he sees that are need help, like Setoli or Suki. Like
Yeah, I was
Suki
gonna
is
say, I'm
different.
like, I think like
Suki does not need help. Suki is too confident. That's her entire character struggle. She's way too confident and really needs to chill out.
yeah,
He can see the like it's the issues he sees that.
Yes, yeah.
yeah.
I
I like
don't
the
think Suki would be too
idea.
receptive.
Yep.
Sorry, go
Oh
ahead.
no. He
Yeah,
my whole point is to make it. Yep.
I like the idea of at least, yeah, because I don't want to speak for Suki, but at least like Arya's meeting is suddenly at some point, maybe like in a tavern or something, like somewhere, right? Maybe it's on like they're assigned to like a similar mission or something. Like he clocks him immediately. He's like, "You have problems.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yep.
fix them." And so like, pardon? This motherfucker knows so much about me.
I think the only person that's been able to
Oh
break
my.
through the veil in Suki's kind of lore, and even just barely, is Thancred.
Mm.
And I would love
He's
to say
very
that they are
like,
romantically involved, but it's a very brother-sister relationship.
yeah. Thancred is also very like blunt and also very clinical, at least from what we've seen up till now, story-wise. I don't know him past this, because I know the last thing we see is him kind of giving the most emotion I've ever seen from him, which was at the loss of Moongreta. We haven't really seen him since, per where I'm at in the story. So it'd be it's very interesting to see where that goes from there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame we'll never see him again.
It's horrible.
I know that's not true. Not a, I know that's not a
Ren,
thing.
check your DM. Do not say anything.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what
You'll
you think about
know.
this.
Y'all know too much. But anyway, Dolade.
Go ahead.
I'm getting there. I'm building we're building the character.
Mhm.
You giddy.
Yeah, so you said you didn't clock the society too much. So it's like I said, it's the whole point of the androgynous part. It's like you can't tell a female child from a male child.
Hmm.
So they're all trained the same.
Hmm.
Oh,
Is that what it is? Like the bunny children don't have different parts, or just the fact that they look so?
They look very similar.
so you can tell it like they have different parts.
I
It's
was
just
gonna say,
like
I'm like, is that a thing?
no. It's just you on a surface level, unless you're like very like like I want to know, you can't tell.
Well, I mean, realistically, that would be the same that we humans would do if we didn't fucking enforce gender roles. So that's essentially what the Viera
In regards to
are.
you said reproductive parts and being not able to tell difference. That would give puberty a whole new meaning.
Mhm.
I mean, I think that's what like the Viera do, right? Like, yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
yeah. I
This
mean,
is
but
Cookie
I can't
realistically,
remember
I think.
how in depth it was, if it was like a direct genitalia thing. All I know is like the difference between humans and like at least you can at least tell somewhat between because a facial structure between somewhat like obviously it's different between, but there's like a general like pattern as
Mm,
far I'm
I,
not I'm
I get where you're going with it. I disagree slightly because, like, I think with in general, like human children, the only reason that we think that we can tell the difference is because we enforce those roles on children. Because, like, AFAB children can still have like male characteristics, and vice versa. They're all
mm,
children at the end of the day,
oh,
and
yeah.
they're a little hard to tell apart unless look at the parts, which you shouldn't be because of kids. So
Mhm.
like, I yet like yes, but there are so many exceptions that like I think like we're so ingrained in. I mean, this really deep conversation that we don't need to get into, but I think that we're so ingrained in our mindsets in a binary system when it comes to
Mhm.
humans that we look for things that make us think that's a man, that's a woman, or a boy, a girl. But the reality is that the percentage that like the different quote unquote like genders show those same similar traits are pretty close. So it's like, like, yes,
Mhm.
technically this is what we ascribe to these genders, but a lot of times that stuff doesn't hit for sure until, and I can't even say for sure because even then, like when you hit puberty, not everybody hits puberty the same way. So
Well,
that's why we get bears, we get twinks, we get femboys, we get like we get tomboys, we get can't remember if this is still considered a slur. We get like dykes. right?
It is a slur, but
Like,
it's. I feel like
I'm trying to
queer
remember if
people
it's
reclaim
still considered a slur or if it's been reclaimed. That's the thing that I was
for
like
queer
hesitating
people
with.
specifically.
Yeah. Yeah, like
I wouldn't be able to say it as a man. I don't think like,
yeah.
but I don't have any desire to say it either.
Yeah. But, you know, like humanity in itself stretches in a whole beautiful spectrum. And I think we get so hyper focused because that is what our viewpoint is of it now. But if we were to look at like people 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago, could we have really been able to tell on face value? Maybe if we knew what that cultural's that culture at the time, depending on what country you looked at, what their stuff was, but yeah, then like yes, genetics play a point, but is that selective genetics? Is that there's so much to it that I cannot properly uh enunciate,
Mhm.
talk about one of those because I've been streaming for almost 8 hours. I'm decently schmippy. Anyway,
Yeah. So, what I'm trying to get is like, yeah, like children, they're still very androgynous. But what I'm trying to say is like,
generally, yeah.
from what I read into like the Viera, it's like, it's not just from the like young children to young, like it's like a good portion into their like late teens too. Like it's
Yeah, they
yeah.
experience, and probably because they live longer than human, they
Mhm.
experience a slightly delayed adolescence compared to the human
Yes.
ideal. Which, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, elves would go through the same thing, right?
Mhm.
Like were talking a lot, the other day about like looking at Alice versus Alphino. They're the same age, they're twins. You can tell minor differences outside of their clothing, but I think it's mostly on Ali Say's part. I think it's like she does wear a little bit more makeup. It looks like anyway. Like she's got a slightly like pinker flush to her cheekbones. It looks like in her character model she has like longer eyelashes. Um her like lips look a little bit pinker than Alfino's do. But it's very slight. Very, very, very slight. That I think irregardless of that, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So anyway, let's get back to this. You get it. Snooky.
Oh, I'm doing Yugiri. Yes, I forgot.
Because Miles not here.
I was chatting with Ren.
You're good.
The general is safe. What news without?
My lady, the gods have been subdued as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity.
I don't know why my other monitor is playing the Discord sound and it's really pissing me off.
You're good. You can mute it.
I thought I was mute. I guess I can turn to Do Not Disturb. Here, give me a second.
I keep myself on
you
those for that exact reason.
That or like you go into your mic
Anyway,
setting, or not mic
yeah,
settings,
it's
your
fine.
volume settings, but
It's fixed now.
that's what it was very soft for us, so
Then Ilberd and his minions have fled via some other egress, scoured the perimeter for signs of their passing.
I like the lore you guys want to make. Thank you, Ryer. I'm glad you like it. I'm sorry we've been keeping you waiting for so long as we like spitballed on shit. This is the first time we've really talked about lore, particularly as a group. Like,
It's a good time.
Suki and I were talking about it, I think last stream, but I hadn't really thought about it. I
So
think it was last stream, but
the big thing is though, because we kind of have to account for the Warrior of Light problem, right?
yeah.
like some people just write their character as not even the Warrior of Light, just like a random
Mm.
adventurer. But I very much think the Warrior of Light fits you and your story. You can change that if you want to.
Mm.
Mhm.
I'm not going to impose upon you. But the issue is, if I'm writing Suki in context of your adventure,
Now,
then I am not the Warrior of Light in this instance, right?
Mhm.
I actually would challenge that I personally like the idea that Heidelin chose a
Well,
couple.
there are multiple people with
But
echoes. The issue for me is the fact that we have gone through the same experiences, but at different times, right?
mhm.
Mm. Timeline stuff is interesting. I just also like the idea that we're all experiencing together because as we are playing together, right? Like cuz a lot of us have been
Mhm.
playing through the story together, a lot of us for the first time. I like the idea that we are experiencing this all together and that when like we're all experiencing this and that Heidelin has chosen our group. Maybe for one reason or another. But I like this idea that this small ragtag little group. And obviously like the world of Final Fantasy 14 is all inspiring, why there are millions and millions of players, but we're talking about like our small little group that plays together, right?
Mhm.
Now, this is, depending on who actually in their lore wants to be the Warrior of Light, that's, its whole thing. But I don't mind for those of us here right now, assuming that this is what all four, five, I don't know where Ryer's at, um,
Mhm.
anybody who's played
Mhm.
with us, you know,
This is where it gets tricky though, right? Because like I feel like the part of what I want to emphasize with the alternate like realities kind of
mm,
deal is it gives us a very casual and very easy out for anything that doesn't like that might conflict with someone else's storyline or plot line,
Mhm.
mhm.
because it becomes
It's
very
true.
difficult to like balance everyone's
Yeah,
experiences.
that's true. The alternate reality is always like a good way to go about it. I do just also like that Heidelin is like this is not the warrior of light. These are the warriors
Warriors,
of
yes.
light.
Mhm.
With the S that like these are my chosen.
Mhm.
And we all are chosen for a reason and going through it together. And I like this little camaraderie that builds, like especially when we were talking about like the found family and whatnot. Like, yes, you were close to whoever you got close to in your lore, like with Chidali, like the Scions and whatnot, that being torn apart. But finding camaraderie, again, like still with the Scions, but like with these other warriors of light that he can kind of cling to.
Hmm.
Like we all get the ibuprofen headaches together, and it's a fucking trip. And
Mhm.
maybe there's some differences between it depending on our lore and like how those ibuprofen headaches go, or like how we're experiencing things.
Mhm.
Maybe somebody turns a little devious there for a bit. Who knows?
My question to you would then be, do you want Sidali to have all of the experiences of ARR?
I mean, to a point, but again, like
Or do you want to write your own story for like the period between ARR and Heavensward? Maybe some pieces you keep in,
So
maybe some pieces you don't.
let
I
me
don't know.
let me rephrase like what Sugi's
it
trying
would
to say.
depend on
Do you
who was
want it
with
to be beat for beat as far as ARR? Or do you want it to be like the main beats that you follow, and then everything else is like your own version of the story?
it.
At
Depends
what
on
point do
why
we come
or
in? You know?
it depends on who was with him when.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's kind of my thing. I mean, like, if we're taking it like a D&D campaign almost, right? Like, who was with him when? How did we all experience those things?
That's fair.
The only issue, like, and
Were
again,
we all together from? Well, because we wouldn't have been all
because a
together
big
from the
part,
beginning.
exactly, right? And this is kind of where my issue comes in, because it's
Because
like
I started in Gridania.
Suki's lore goes up to Stormblood, and that's about
Hmm.
where I would be able to integrate other people. I could integrate people earlier, for
Hmm.
sure. Um, but it would be kind of like in passing. Like I would be happy to say that Suki was a part of the Scions, you became a part of the Scions, but
Mhm.
maybe we didn't have too much of a relationship at that point because Suki is very standoffish, right?
That
And
makes
Ren
sense.
is very like aloof and sort of there sometimes, not there other
Yeah.
times.
It's like Sedali is like, "Hi, who are you?" Oh, okay.
Yeah. And perhaps we develop a bit more of a closer relationship during the periods where the Scions aren't as prevalent, right?
Yeah, that would make sense. Like maybe like there's times where like there are similar missions
Mhm.
while like the Scions are in kind of their power, and then
We could also
ARR.
leave ARR very ambiguous and say like we all kind of experienced the same things, but we also all didn't experience the same. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And that kind of
Yeah.
goes into that alternate reality piece where it's like, okay, Sidali was on this mission at this time, and it's like, okay, well, in an alternate reality, Suki was the one that was on this mission at this time,
Yeah.
and in alternate reality, Lux was the person that was on this mission at this time, and then we kind
Mhm.
of join the threads closer to Stormblood.
I, yeah, I just I'm not 100% sold on the alternate realities yet.
That's fair.
Mhm.
I
But
just I think it's the easiest way to retcon things to make it work, you
yes,
know?
I do agree. For where I'm at now in the story, I don't want to do that just yet. But I do agree that you're probably right. But
We'll find a more elegant solution later down the line.
yeah. Anyway, lock him back in. At once, my lady. I General London, I presume. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Oops! Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Is that close enough to
Ooh,
pray return?
I think it's close enough. I gotta take a sippy.
Know that Master Odianje awaits you there, along with the others sympathetic to your cause. There is no ruse, I assure you. General Eldon, if you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage, that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. I'm so glad you didn't answer. I feel like the potato would be a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say. Because you've had time to build up that lore. Sam and Canada, most importantly, Lancer at the time of rising. There was a Dark Priest Heaven's Word. Interesting. Yeah, I think also because like I haven't ventured into
Different roles.
different roles. Like we touched upon Bard for a bit when you mentioned it.
We don't have to make that canon or anything either, though. I just wanted you to
I
try another
wouldn't
class.
I wouldn't mind it when I got deeper into it. And same with I think the other quests is I think I will fit them or the other classes, right? I will
Yeah.
fit them in somewhere in his story
Well, I think this is
as
a
I
really
go
easy fit
through.
for Bard, right?
Yeah.
Because this is a time where you're kind of like if we're retconning this to be like kind of around where we started, it's before everything goes down in post
Mhm.
ARR, right? So maybe you're singing songs of your Scion allies and like kind of embracing art a little bit and
Mm,
trying to express
I do
yourself in
like
different
that.
ways because you're
Yeah.
comfortable, right?
Yeah, particularly if he goes through like all of Archer and into Bard. Yeah, definitely. I do like that as like in the Waking Sands,
Mhm.
particularly. Like in the little tavern, like sometimes they'll bring out maybe like a lute or something and sing. I like that a lot.
Maybe
Especially because
it's a small character moment you were humming and then like Y'shtola was like, "Oh, you're quite good at that," you know? And that
Yashin was
was like a
like,
compliment you stuck with.
yeah. You know, like maybe it's like, yeah, you know what? Let me go check in on that. Like it's not no, yeah, because of something he was never complimented on.
Hmm.
You know, so I do
Especially
like that.
because
But
Mikote society is very like practical, especially the one that you seem
yes,
to have come from.
Yeah, I like that. Maybe eventually he touched base on it and then continued into Bard. So that'll be like a post thing that'll get added in later. But
This is what I love about developing the lore, because you get so excited about like picking up on threads. Like you're like, okay, I didn't really want to do Archer at first, but now I'm like, oh, I gotta check it out because it fleshes out the character.
yeah.
Anyway,
I have spoken with Urianger via Linkfile. He confirms the man's story. Ralbon is in safe hands. Let us make our way to Vespa Bay. Pray return! Waiting sounds.
Feels like it's been
I
a
hope
while
that
since
I
we've
hope this
used the
is.
ticket.
Sorry, yeah, you can use the ticket.
Oh yeah,
I
I
think it
guess
was
that's
saying
a
you can
good
use the
moment.
ticket.
We have so many fucking tickets.
I'm already waiting for you here.
Yeah, I figured. Hold on, let me use my fucking ticket. There's so many tickets. Why do we have so many tickets?
What I was saying though is,
Because they
I hope
knew
this has given you
they
some.
knew we would need them because they made the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hope this is giving you some threads to pick up on.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're still comfortable with the whole like I kind of shoehorned it in there with the Miko Taylor video. I wasn't sure if I just wanted to give you like something to pick up on if you were completely like agnostic or blind on what you wanted to do.
Delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
I don't know. I hope this has been productive in some sense for you.
Definitely.
Father! Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, They did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Oh, the funkst! I don't know who you are. I don't trust you. Yeah. Young. Oh, me.
Then quickly give me a color.
Blue.
Blue.
No, I was immediately accosted upon by what's his fuck. I mean, I figured that. It's also not surprising. Also, Odion just spoke and didn't get to hear no one. I know we'll get to hear it again, but. Oh, fuck. I skipped something. Shit. 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 You're the one that kind of looks like Muriel. And Dana's confirmed it. It's very deep, but this is also him, like, kind of mumbling to himself, so I need to hear more. Very deep. No. Robot. He cares so much for her. That's fair. Also, but I don't know you, and I don't. Hmm. Uh-huh. We're gonna get more Urianji. Okay. Interesting. For now, I had not counted on Prioress Dwala herself appearing. Dwalala. Dwalala. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more precedent. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raban, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, adventurer. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't know what this does for me.
Pretty much
It's a
nothing, and they're
ring
not
and
very good for glams. I'm gonna go pee.
What was that, Ami?
I'll say it's a ring and it's just stats, but you can already get better rings, so as I was gonna say what Suki said, it will be used for glam, if anything.
But it's a ring.
Yeah, Alphino wants to put a ring on that.
Hey, y'all. He's got, well, he had money. I don't know if he's still got money. What was mine? Fending, slaying,
Maiming, I believe.
Which is none
But,
of the...
as I said, you can already have access to better ones.
It's true.
Like, the augmented stuff has some higher stats.
Let's grab
Then
one.
if you have the Neophyte's ring, that's even better.
Oh, that is better than what I have, though, so I will just equip it. Slay.
Do you have Neophyte's ring?
No.
I suggest you do. It's
I
good.
don't know what that is.
It's a good ring. And it's like that one that gives you the experience boost, except this gives you like a lot higher stats and it's up to level 60.
Vedno Pressure, I gave you mod permanent tree roll with my Discord, which basically means I trust you to join my... Aww. Thank you, Suki. Thank you. That's very sweet. I will do my best. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to be present for the expectation of mod, but thank you. I'm glad you trust me. That's very sweet. Tataru. Yes, General Laban is now in safe hands. What? Another assault? Very well, we shall return at once. Pray notify the Count for your coming. Out of your coming. Pray notify. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are prepared to resume the siege of the Holy See, though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate. We lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarupin and the others to investigate, and return with all haste to Ishgard. Yeah. Oh yeah. Back! Back, I say! Need to go, I need to work on it. It's okay, Ryer. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed our weird little bullshit. And that wasn't super engaging
Hello, I'm back.
game-wise, but I hope you enjoyed our bullshit.
Bye-bye, Ryer.
Yeah.
Have a good
I
rest.
added you because it was embarrassing that I had posted that pretty much the first time we hung out, and I was like, check him out.
Yeah,
Pretty
no,
chill.
yeah, check out Ryer. I don't know.
No, I meant
They're...
you, but
Oh.
I'm looking the but also check out Rare.
Yeah. They seem very
I,
sweet.
I
I love
posted you
them.
in the other creators chat.
Ah,
Sorry,
how dare.
I'm a little tired and drunk and sentimental.
That's fair. But yeah, thank you, Ryer. Thank you for hanging out. You need an
Exactly.
alliance to watch your back, children's? Yes. Need mommy.
Ryer, are you in Ven's Discord? I'm gonna poach you. Let's drop it real quick.
I think I joined it.
There's your Discord, Ven.
No, thank
And if
you.
Ryer joins, I'll poach him right away.
I think they're already in it.
DM Suki. Anyway. That goes for all of you other viewers. Join the Discord. I won't poach you guys, but join Ven's Discord.
No. My god. But yes. It's been good hanging
Anyways.
out. Always good to see her. I like I said earlier, I was actually thinking about you the other day because I was looking at my friends and I was like, I hope Ryder's okay. I hadn't seen them in a bit. I hope life's treating them well. So it is very, very good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us. Big love.
Oh, there's a message in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Ryer Wolf.
Hey. There they are. I do have a thing in mind where you have to like accept the rules in order to get like.
It's the same for mine.
Yeah, it's mostly just for bot spam, so that way bots can't get into the main Discord. So.
If I know the person, I usually just give them a member role anyway, because they're quite slow with it. Sometimes. Or they've got other things going on in Ben's case. They're streaming or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray!
So, what did you think of the math question for mine, Suki?
You know what I thought about that. I told you what I thought about that.
Nobody
I think
else
you could
knows what
find
it
a more
is.
original joke. I think you could find a more original joke.
Oh.
Oh, I could as well, but I figure I just make it easy.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna hug back. Hug back. I wasn't expecting the hug. I hug back. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Ryer. And of course, as always, a bow. Ah! Another hug! Scream. Big love. Thank you, Ryer. Take care, take care. And then they're gone. I love that so much.
Ven, can I send you something that you may find controversial?
Yes. I may not
Okay.
react to it right now, but yes.
I may or may not have not had the time to write out anything.
Mm.
I may or may not have used a prompt.
Mm.
But I thought it was relevant and very nice story.
Mm.
There you go.
Mm.
You may read it if you like. I typically write my own things, but I'm way too tired tonight.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it after stream, of course. Hitaru!
Ah, there
That's
you
an
are.
Ami.
Okay.
Sorry for cutting
Sort of a
your
starting
ear.
point for. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sort of a starting point for just like using it to get some ideas, and I want to bounce it off of you as well, and
Yeah,
then
I'm
we can
open.
figure out where we want to go from there.
Yeah, I'll look at it in a bit.
Whenever you can. No rush at all.
Go ahead, Ami.
Ah, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Raban short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city's awash with rumors of another Javanian attack, and Lord Hushavant was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom,
Oh, is he?
he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you better head in.
I bet he's really desperate to get him hold of me again.
I'll be right back. I need to go feed this.
Okay, I will wait for you. I hope it's not. But even then, we'll still wait for Ami.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is not voiced. We will wait for Ami. I do think I kind of like falling in this is a little more NSFW, but I think like Sidali has probably slept with several of the NPCs if they were willing, the main NPCs. Mostly
Okay.
trying to like.
Who specifically?
I don't know. I gotta think on that a little bit more. I think he has like. I mean, there's the ones that like Ven wants
As long
to
as
say.
it's not Thancred.
I figured this out.
Anyway.
Because if I say Suki will murder me.
Suki won't murder you. I think Suki would be disappointed in the both of you.
Yeah, it was a casual thing, maybe depending on when we met. You know.
I also don't know that Thancred would though.
That's the other thing, right? Like I have headcanons, but like trying to like follow through with like.
He's very like devoted to Minfilia, and that's a big part of why. And of course it's your story, so direct it however you
Oh
want to
no,
go.
Thancred. Yeah, I was for some fucking reason I was thinking. Oh shit. EP Dricky Brain is forgetting.
You know what'd be funny?
Dragoon Man.
Yeah, Estinian. Estinian fucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he fucks.
Estinian would fuck
around.
anything.
No, I do agree. I think, but yeah, I agree. I see where you're at with Thancred. I need to figure out where.
I think later in the story.
Yeah, I need to figure out where they're at, because like if we're going with the even if it's like the group warrior of light, right?
Yeah.
Like that's it depends on how much they bonded and how much like but at the end of the day, like
I'm back.
if we go with like the single warrior of light, welcome back on me. The single warrior of light versus like the multiple warriors of light as a group per our people, like at the end of the day, he still owes quite a lot. The group idea depends on okay, well, who did he bond with, right? In the time between us like joining the Scions and then the reveal, right? What, and also, was any of that real? Maybe.
It'd be really funny if Sedalia and Urianger had a thing.
Urianger?
I don't think you would, but I'm just putting it out there.
I'm intrigued because I know what he looks like later on. I have seen, and he's not unattractive.
He's pretty hot later on. I think in the early game he's just
Yeah,
like meh,
but
you know?
Thancred wise, like,
No,
I think it'd
don't let
be
me detract. Do your thing,
no,
you
no,
know?
no. I was thinking, I think it would be depending on when like Suki and Sedali met, and the interactions with like the Scions and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be really interesting and really feed into the bullshit that Sedali's gone through. If they did have a dalliance, it was
Yeah.
all because of the Ashians, and Thengrid had no control over it because he was possessed, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So
Maybe they
there's
were trying to
like
get more information out of the Warrior of Light.
or warriors, but I don't like, you know, I know you love Thengrid, so I don't like the idea of like
No, it's
yeah, I don't
again
like the
like for
idea of like
Suki, it's not at all a romantic thing as much as I would like
mm,
it to be.
mm,
It just doesn't make sense for the character.
mm.
They are
Where's
very
that?
much like
You got that.
brother sister kind of vibe.
Mm, I
Thancred, sorry, I'll let you go.
oh no, I was gonna say I like the idea of, particularly because Thancred was possessed during Error, right? Like the
Hmm.
idea of
Oh, Ren's still here.
well, oh yeah, Ren, you alive?
Well, he went.
Mm.
Maybe that was just sleep
Maybe
talking.
he passed out. He might have also passed out. You know, that happens sometimes. I like the idea of the you know, like while they were initially like, you know, not all of their working, you know, relationship or whatever was fake, right? Like there
Yeah.
was a connection there, and from what I know of the actions and whatnot so far, I like this idea of them using that connection to then manipulate Sadali to getting more information, to kind of getting an in. They were already, you know, using Thancred as a host. So that relationship, well, maybe it felt a little more charged
Wait.
than some of his other relationships, right? Like, and even he was second guessing them. He's like, this is a little bit more than I'm used to, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry. I'm
And
just
it's,
thinking of something else here. Go
mm,
ahead, go ahead.
but it's like him even second guessing, like, this is a little bit more than I'm used to, which I'm not against it. And then that realization at the end of ARR, right? Where it's like
Hmm.
he was possessed, and having that realization, like, oh, I see. And that lends into more of like that downward spiral of the like a little more cynical, right?
Hmm.
And I don't mind the idea of like Thingrid, especially who you know, post ARR coming to him and you know, being like, hey, like not all of it was fake, and Sadali being like, I get that, but there was a lot more there than I
Yeah.
don't even know if you realized, and this is a bit too much for me, and I need
Ami,
time.
did you ever play Destiny 2?
I think a little bit. I might have just
Okay,
never played Destiny.
are you familiar with Shax, Lord
No,
Shax?
it was a long time.
The PvP guy?
It was a time ago, and I do not remember anything.
That's fair enough. Anyway, there's this really bad character, like bad in the good sense, you know, like she was bad, called
I see.
Marasov, and she's like the queen of the Awoken, which is this like avatar race, you
Mhm.
know. So in lore they have fucked.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a story written about this. And the last little bit in this story is the helmet stayed on. And I'm thinking Thancred, and I'm like,
Oh,
the pendant stayed on.
I fucked you in the ass.
Ren is definitely asleep, by the way. He is snoring a little
Is
bit.
he? I couldn't
We maybe
fucking
wanna.
tell because like I'm trying to tell, and I'm like I can't tell if he's like
No,
mumbling.
it's definitely like mumbling and snoring a little bit, which is cute.
Ren,
But I
it's
don't wanna
very
bug
cute.
him.
I'm just double checking. Ren, like she's very like aligned with duty and how like she's so focused on that. Literally, I've talked about this with my Saturday campaign, but my Saturday campaign character was that like he accidentally fell in love with another player character. And the whole thing has been, oh, will they, won't they? Because she's very because she is a denizen of the goddess of fate, right?
Yes.
And so she is very much like attuned, like, I have a mission and I need to see it through and I need to make sure, because like, even though fate keeps fucking me over as I see it, she keeps telling me that like I need to keep going and I'm where I need to be. But I don't have time to think of these outside relationships and all this thing. She literally is like I feel something, but I can't think about it until we finish this mission and like destroy the big bad. Right? She's very potentially.
Well,
Honestly, I gotta.
the thing is, the entire reason why I bring it up is because it will not end well for Sidali.
No, and I had a feeling with that. Even with this other character, there is a path forward with Valen and Saya. Particularly if I was still playing in the Saturday Command, but you know, whatever. There was a path forward for them, but there's a lot of other things that point to no, right?
Yes.
I do think, despite things Sadali, similar to my Saturday campaign character, would get very attached very quickly to people. I think because he's searching for home, right? So I think that is still kind of his MO. Is like he will get very attached to people
Unfortunately,
very quickly.
Suki maybe echoes some of their character arc and maybe would feel very much like home, and that's the only reason I bring this up, because I'm like, oh, I don't know where this is gonna go.
I don't know necessarily about a romantic relationship, but I think he'd get
I don't
very
think that'll be the
attached.
thing.
Well, even
I
like
don't think there will be
if
any
it's
physical
one,
flings though.
no, I don't know if it's even one-sided yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there is some feelings potentially on the horizon, but I don't know yet because this is all very like we're coming up with this right now.
Yes.
I do think there is a strong connection potentially with Suki, especially with like being on the Makote and stuff like that. I think, and I gotta read what you sent me, and I know you just said that like you're gonna revise it, so that's also fine.
Yes.
I like the idea of Sidali being very like eager to connect to people despite everything, because like again, like it's that search for home, that search to find the people that he cares about and loves. And I think particularly he is searching for people to care about him in turn, which comes with maybe the sleeping around with some of the major NPCs, right? He's looking for that connection in any way he can find it, which funnily is kind of what Valen did, but Valen is a little bit different because like he had his arc with like being very abused as a young child and forced into very uncomfortable situations that one so young should not be.
Do I sense sort of a real life recovery arc for Ven here?
I did not experience a lot of like physical, if that's what you're going.
No. I'm talking about like just you sort of
Emotional
getting back into the groove of because I can feel
emotional
it that maybe
connections. In my own way, yeah, I had a lot of trauma. Not that I knew it as trauma at the time, but when do you ever? I had a lot of trauma with my dad in particular being kind of shitty and
that's
gaslighting
fair
and
enough.
very not, claiming that he wants to be present and wants to be there for me, and then like also getting, very involved in another family. And so I was kind of the black sheep and the odd one out, but always getting
Sorry, this is so not what I meant by
no,
that,
but
but
I'm
I'm
like,
very
well,
happy that you're sharing it with me.
like if we're gonna, I got a lot, and I'm very shotgunning this because it will take too long to explain it, and I want to get back to
Yes.
game. I got a lot of guilt tripping and a lot of like a lot of bullshit of the like oh, you just don't love me enough, or you just don't care enough, and you're putting a lot on a child when you are an adult. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? And then of course there was the blaming my mom because my mom had sole custody, and going into the fact that she married a guy in the military and we moved around a lot. He put a lot of stuff about like child support and struggling to afford to do child support and stuff on me, and would vent about it a lot on me. But then also blaming my mom for telling me this shit, which, like, mom only did after I asked her to, when I hit, like, I think it was maybe like 12 or 13, where I was like, I would like to know, because I've heard so much shit tertiary that I don't understand, and I would like to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I don't know what to make of it. I mean, there is a little bit, like, my mom wasn't perfect, right? I love Fox Mama very dearly, and I do think that she was better at my dad. I think she did the best with what she could as a very young Fox Mama and I are 17 and a half years apart. Not even 17 and a half. That's the easiest way to say it. We're about a month apart. So she was a month shy from turning 18. But, you know, she was a young mom, not married, you know, struggling through as a single mom with a not great dad. Doing her best. You know, she did everything she could to try to provide, but she does fully admit to me, even though I think she did what she could, she does regret a lot where she felt like she wasn't there enough because she was so focused on school and work and all these things. She doesn't feel like she was there for me enough. And I disagree slightly because she wasn't fully distant. Right?
I think acknowledgement is a
hindsight's
big,
20/20.
big piece there, right? Like,
Yes. Yes. And I
as
do
as
appreciate
the son of somebody who doesn't acknowledge shit.
Yep. Dan's dealing with that currently. I see a lot of Dan's mom in my grandmother, my mom's mom. Even though, like, she babies me because I'm the grandbaby, I know a lot of stuff from my mom and from my mom's point of view that I'm like, yeah, especially now that I'm older, I see it. Like, she doesn't treat me like that, but I still see it, right? I'm not blind to it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's a lot. And yeah, that want for connection, and I think particularly for me, because I grew up, for the main part of my, like, big focal years, like, my mom got remarried when I was about 6, right? And then, you know, was with my stepfather until, you know, for a while, for years and years and years. From my focal years, like, we were military, we moved around a lot, and I never had a real close familiar structure that, you know, like a lot of people do, where it's like, oh yeah, you know, I lived with my family, and even if my family was quote unquote far, they were like an hour, 2 hours max for a lot of
Yeah.
people. Whereas, like, my family was like 12 hours away. So we weren't close. And
I
even
get it.
then, I struggled making friends as a kid. I still do. And now I'm fucking 30, and I can't fucking make friends because making friends as a 30-year-old in person is really hard. Of course, I have very wonderful friends here through streaming, but without streaming, the fuck would I have, you know?
Probably
So...
very similar to what I have.
But,
Depression. Anyway.
Already got that. But yeah, you know, yes, you are right. To kind of wrap it all up, yes, you are right. That, like, a lot of my D&D characters do... I think that's the same for anybody. Like, a lot of their OCs, their D&D characters have a lot of them in them.
Do you understand the point that I was trying to actually make, though?
Possibly. Let me get back to that in a minute.
Okay.
Because I went on a tangent and now I've forgotten. So, but no, like, I think a lot of our characters do host pieces of ourselves, and I think a lot of my characters do tend to harbor that sense of wanting to have family and to be loved in one shape or another, which is something that I have always struggled with feeling, despite the fact that I know I'm loved and cared for.
Well, people are always going to write from what they know, right?
Yeah.
And
That's
even if it should be totally second nature, like totally not second nature, but like the exact opposite
Yeah.
to you, because oh, I do have family, I do have all these things. Sometimes you feel the way you feel, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, a lot of them do have that struggle, and also like even the sexual promiscuity that my characters tend to have also fully delves into that, like wanting to be loved and feel loved in any way, shape, or form, whether it be like emotionally, physically, romantically, wanting to feel that connection with somebody has always been like a strong thing or a strong theme for my characters, even as young as like
Which is the same
13, 14,
for
15.
Suki, where it's like, okay, sure, maybe there's a desire to feel that connection, but it's so muddled by everything else that it becomes impossible.
Yeah. Anyway, you were saying?
My point was more to do with I kind of sensed that maybe there was sort of a block for you, and maybe us opening up this discussion has opened up that block for you. You're just predicated on some things that
Good morning.
perhaps could have happened about pertaining to the Sunday campaign. No, not going to say too much there. And that's an assumption on my part. But
One more time?
oh, sorry. I sort of perceived that maybe there was a block for you with developing Sadali, uh, based on the situation surrounding the Sunday campaign, which I won't talk too much about.
Oh.
And perhaps talking about it has helped. I don't know. But that's me
Yeah.
interjecting and projecting my own feelings there.
Yeah. Well, because I haven't, like Sunday campaign or Saturday campaign was my main D&D campaign for over a decade, right? Ooh, there's tears.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, it was over a decade. Up until we started the Thursday campaign sometime last year, I hadn't had to build a character. I mean, like, I say that I have some on and off again text-based roleplay with my very long-time roleplay partner I've had since high school. It's one of my best friends. We text on and off. We have a very, very in-depth world that we have built surrounding the Percy Jackson universe. Yes, it's a little cringe, but we were 13 at the time, and
cringe
now
and
we're
free.
Yeah, cringe and free. We were 13 at the time, and we have since, now at 30, the two of us have continued this for years. And have developed this world outside of the actual, like, stuff of the Percy Jackson world. That we have characters, and characters have kids, and the kids have kids, and the grandkids, but everybody's immortal because they all went to the river Styx. It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Some of it makes sense. A lot of it doesn't, especially if you attune to some of the book lore that came after we made these characters. But yeah, we are cringe and we are free. But yeah, like I didn't. Saturday campaign was my thing.
I suppose the point that I'm trying to make here, and I'm sorry to have brought some tears up, is I'm really hoping that this is sort of a healing moment, and maybe you can build with a little bit more structure, which could be more limiting, or it could be less limiting. But I didn't want to make it negative. I wanted to make it like,
no,
hey,
it's
you're
not. It's
building
just
something with some
talking about it.
inspiration. Yeah.
Talking about it tears up. But no, you're right. Like I think I was also hesitant. I mean, I get very hesitant with my D&D characters in general because like it's hard to build off stuff you don't know, right? I've always been a hesitant builder when it comes to my characters. If I don't know too much about the world or the characters I'm playing with, like I hesitate. But I do think you're right that I was hesitating a bit trying to build him because like coming off of that heartbreak,
yeah,
it's hard to build a new character. So you're right, but building
I don't want to
off
toss
of
you into
somebody,
it, right?
no,
But
I get it.
I want to make it like a bit more of a comfy space for you. If there's anything I can do to make that happen, let me know.
No, I
Not to cut you
appreciate
off.
it. Yeah, I do think having somebody else to bounce ideas off has definitely helped, so I appreciate that a lot.
Bless.
Anyway, back to it. Before I start crying full scale because I have wonderful friends and I love you guys.
Oh, we love you, Ven.
Uh,
And now the tears.
yep, they're here.
Oh, Hydrophant. Yes. Sure.
Thank you. You just give me
My
a minute.
friend, I thank you for answering our call with such a clarity. As I am sure you're now aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering for war.
He says that with such a smile on his face.
Right?
I know that's
Master
how you read it.
Penefir, Master Levio. I must apologize for this abrupt summons. Well, it's character accurate, right? You know, like
He's
he's
always
in a
friendly.
he's in a negative situation, but he's very friendly.
Hold on, I can do the count. Give me 1 sec.
Sorry, what was that?
I said I can do the count. Give me 1 sec. I gotta blow my fucking nose. That's some good ASMR for y'all.
Let me know when I can get started. No rush.
Master Penafar, Master Olivia, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Satoru contact you by the most direct means available.
I totally thought that was her chiffron. I'm not gonna lie. Who was doing our tutorial?
Ren.
When the Absolvium bell toll, it is a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle.
In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returned from the West Claim. They saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nighog's minions gather once more for war. I'm an old man.
I'm an old man.
No, that's the.
You want me to voice it?
No, I got it.
But I would not. Sorry.
But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice. To remain in besieged Ishgard, or to seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Great.
Are you enjoying Heaven's Word so far?
Yeah, it's good.
A lot better than ARR?
I won't say that. I mean, like, I don't want to quantify it.
You're still riding off the highs of the post ARR, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I do think it's a much stronger start to the story.
Yes, I will say I think main ARR. Yeah, it's definitely a lot stronger. It gets straight to the point. Like, yeah, there's a little bit here and there, but we're in it, and I feel like I've had barely any time to explore, which is what ARR gave you a lot of, is to explore, experience this new world that you've just been dropped into, which is fair because it's new.
Do you see what I mean when I say you appreciate it more on your second when you reflect on it, you know?
Yes. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
When you're in it, you're like, holy shit.
It's a lot. Ooh, Ryder's playing room. That's so nice. I like it. I like it. Spicy. I want to put my shit on it. I have so much shit in plastic totes in the basement that I can't put on display because we don't have the shelf space for it right now. Shelving stuff is expensive and we don't have a lot of room. We're still learning how to, move everything of ours in together, despite the fact that we've been living together for a year and a half, but we're getting there.
Can't wait till I move out.
Mode. Though we flee to the ends of the world, 'twould seem that no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her weary defenders must take up spear and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from this storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, adventurer? I agree. Oh, actually, how would he feel in this moment? So post
Oh, I'm
AR,
so
right?
happy.
Yeah, now that we've like, I was like, I as Ven agree, but I gotta lock into the character now that we've talked about him so much.
So
So post AR, right?
he's a little cynical.
Yeah, he's a little cynical. He is, I think, like we get to Ishgard, and he's very thankful to have a place to be. But I think at this point he's like, okay, but like, what's the catch, right?
Yeah, but also, does he feel like he has any other place to go?
No, I don't think he does. Like, this is where we're
So
at,
in
right?
that
Like,
instance, maybe we cannot stay here, but where else to go? So it almost is like, well, I would stay and fight doesn't seem like a adamant like I would stay and fight. It's like, well, we don't really have anywhere else to go. We might as well stay and fight.
yeah, it's this, but it's resigned, right? Which
Yeah.
I don't think will translate into what is said, but that's what it is, right? Like,
Mhm.
it's
And these are the moments where I write Suki's own, like, I fill out Suki's own experience within the context of the MSQ.
because I don't think he'd be like, huh, like he's not that cynical yet. He's just like, it's a very percent. Like, I don't have a choice. Like, yeah, this is what is expected of me. I'm the warrior of light. Despite everything, I have to persevere.
Would you say that Sidali perceives their own value through what they provide to other people often?
Yes.
Yes.
I think
I
that's
would
also where a
say,
lot of like the relationships with other characters come to, is that like he
Mhm.
feels like he's providing something for them. Like, yes,
Okay,
he's
follow-up
searching for something.
question.
Well, he's searching for something for his own, right? Like a connection,
Yes.
a sense of home, and a connection with other people. But it's also almost like, I can provide this for you outside of anything, and it makes me feel wanted, so it's okay.
How does Sidali feel about Suki in a moment where Suki is technically more powerful than Sidali at this point and does not want or need for anything and is completely independent and very standoffish?
Hmm. You're probably like inferencing on like the Makote thing, right?
Hmm.
So like,
Keep in mind, Suki never grew up in a Mikote
yeah,
society. So you're almost contrasting your own cultural understanding or
yeah,
biases
but also
towards
like
Suki.
he's run into other Makote that don't fit, what he knows by this point, right? So
Hmm.
like, I don't think he holds it against her. I think there is like a moment, maybe depending on when they meet.
I'd be happy for there to be some conflict, just so you know.
Yeah, I think if they met early on, like during error or post error expansion, I think that like there is some confliction, but it depends on how many other Makote outside of the traditional sphere he's interacted with. I think that's the big thing, because like if it's
Hmm.
later, yeah, whatever. But if it's early on, I think he'd struggle with it. And particularly because she's standoffish and
Because
she's
Suki would come
a
off as
reminder.
very indifferent to his existence. Is
Yes.
the
So if especially if it's early on in, like we're talking early ARR, I think it would be a struggle for him, because like he's trying to move past what he just left, and she's a reminder of what he just left. And it's a constant reminder if they're continuing to adventure together.
Unintentionally, even.
Yeah,
But
like they keep
still.
running into each other. They keep getting paired up, even after the meeting the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And they're like, oh, Sadali, Suki, why don't you two go together? And Sadali's like, I mean, yeah.
The mission. That's all I think about. The mission.
You do. Like I think like particularly if they met very early on, and that's a constant thing for him, and also probably for her. Like this, other. I don't want to speak for you, but this other force.
Please do.
That is like.
Yeah. That's how we develop ideas, right?
Yeah, that is very different from what she knows. And they're both clashing against one another of like this, like struggling and kind of working through things together and kind of becoming friends, as it were, as they kind of get to know each other, right?
Yeah, friends. I'd say
Learning each
in
other
the ARR sense, I'd say friends of
acquaintances.
convenience, though.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like Sadali maybe thinks they're friends. Suki maybe thinks Sadali is like a useful tool in the moment.
Yeah.
Which is very. I don't want to say that about your character or you, but like, you know what I mean?
No, I get it and I like it. Like
Yeah.
it's particularly if we go with like they met during beginning era, like it is, I think it makes a lot of sense with where the two of them seem to be at for their story, and as things go on, things kind of loosen. They learn the rest of the world together, and they learn each other and like get to really like
Through
get to know
exploring
one
each
another
other's
and
bodies. What?
okay, maybe someday.
I'm
I
joking.
don't
I'm
think we're
joking. I'm
there
joking. I'm
yet.
joking. I don't think that was a total joke. That
No,
was a total
unless
joke.
like
I
the
don't think
two
it'd
of
fit for
them.
Suki anyway.
No, I mean I was gonna say at bare minimum, at least for where I'm at in the story right now, right? Unless there was like a moment of weakness post ARR where we got to Ishgard and like fully just sended it and like I need a let go moment, drinking and debauchery provided. That is the only thing I can think of so far for the story. But I do not think, oh no, mommy. But yeah, that is the only thing I can think of at current with the story that would be feasibly possible is like a night where both of them are struggling and like fine, but I don't think that's where they're at. But anyway, I would say fight.
Yeah.
Then fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandoned our allies in the hour of need.
We lost Ami.
The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us.
Oof.
Yeah, it's one of those things though, right? Like we go slow just because it's fun to chat and it's fun to I think this is an important part of it, right? Like I really enjoy fleshing out character design, and that's what really kept me going through a lot of this story and what got me really invested and involved. But if that doesn't work for everyone, it doesn't work for everyone. And there should be no reason they feel bad about it, or we feel bad about it, you know?
Is it where Ami and Disjointed? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I mean, you also don't have to run it with us. I know we're fun. We're a chatty bunch, and I'm sorry.
Don't feel bad, Ben. Don't feel bad on me. And don't feel bad anyone. This is just everyone's got their own style, right? We all take it at our own pace. It's just like that time when I was trying to overload Alina with details on Zodiac, and Alina got really frustrated with me because they're like, hey, I'm overstimulated. And I'm like, I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I don't think the story should be penalized for us being chit chatty, but
yeah.
I think, enjoy the story as you will, and if you need to disconnect us, that's fine. Yeah. This is a good story.
It's a very good story. I hope you find a way to enjoy it, Ami. And we'll enjoy it in our own way.